When you come back from that interview, you will be in the hands of the always amazing Char Bunny. Thanks so much, everyone. Bye-bye. Welcome back, AGDQ 2022 Online. My name is Jhay, and I am joined by Hardcore Gaming, Tibs, Jhay, and MrCloudKirby, who are all going to be running Super Mario Galaxy in just a minute. Thank you all so much for joining me. So, how excited, how nervous are we feeling leading into this? Hit me with the rapid fire feelings. Hardcore Gaming, let's start with you.
I'm extremely nervous. It's my first GDQ. I've been stressing out all day.
Yeah. I think it's first GDQ for everybody here, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So, Jhay, how are you feeling?
Yeah, first GDQ for me as well. I've been prepping for this for ages. I've played 10 hours today already. I really want to show off the game well today, so I'm really nervous.
CK, how about you?
Yeah, I'm nervous as well, but I'm a little bit excited. First GDQ.
Yeah.
It's gonna be quite an experience.
Tibbs, you keeping the pattern or are you breaking it? You're cold, you're calm, collected, you're ready to go. No, sorry, how you feel?
I actually was feeling that before, but now I'm feeling a little nervous. This is also my first GDQ. I started running at the start of 2021, so I am really surprised that I'm even here and thankful that all of us are here as well.
Yeah, we kind of got two fresh faces and two old boys going on right now, right? Because Hardcore Gaming and CK, you've both been running this since I think around 2017, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Jhay and Tibbs, brand new basically since the what was it called? The All-Stars version, 3D All-Stars came out and everything. And I just want to ask kind of what draws everybody to Galaxy here, because for me, I think it's one of the best 3D Mario speedruns, period. But what are all of your thoughts? Let's go backwards this time. Tibbs, you go ahead and start.
For me, I think it's the nostalgia factor, because I think Super Mario Galaxy was my childhood game, and beating it as fast as possible is a real challenge for me, and it's also reliving my childhood, so I think it's really cool.
Cool. CK?
You took the words out of my mouth, Tibbs. Feel the exact same way. Been playing it casually for a very long time as well, and kind of stopped playing it for a few years, but I did pick it up and try to speedrun it.
Jhay, how about you? Why this game?
Hey, it's just so visually appealing. You'll see from the run, a lot of the tricks and movement can just be that's so satisfying to pull off. It's addicting. I'm always playing the game. I always want to try and improve ILs, times, everything. It's very addicting. But yeah, it's very visually appealing to watch.
In Hardcore Gaming, was there anything in particular that brought you to it, or was there maybe one trick you saw or anything like that, or is it just no? I just love this game.
Yeah, the latter one probably. I just love this game. I also played it a lot as a kid. And then I saw the 602 race in 2017, and that was kind of my first exposure to speedrunning, and I wanted to try it myself, and my only choice was my favorite game.
But we got a bunch of 120 star runners here as well. You are going to be doing the any % Luigi variety today. And from what I understand, things have changed a lot in the last year for this game. Can anybody kind of expound on that for me? Talk a little bit about some of the skips and discoveries found?
Yeah, so pretty recently, a lot of runners have been incorporating two-player mode, which a lot of us use two Wii remotes either taped together or velcroed together, which allow us to do some different movement and skips. Is allowed for a minute of time save in any %, a few minutes in 120. And also, I think since last GDQ, we've also had we've started running on the JPVC version on Wii U for faster loads and text, which is also quite significant time save for both runs because of the length of the game. Yeah, there's been a lot of tricks as well.
Yeah, I also think in the last 1 to 2 years, there's been a massive influx of threat hunters as well. And people trying to push strats to be RTA viable, to find setups. And for example, quite recently, we started doing a new route that used to be thought to be TAS only, but we now figured out a way to do that RTA, and all those kind of time saves that just add up over the years.
That's how it goes, doesn't it? It's the TAS only until it isn't, and then everybody's got to do it. But so with these awesome skips, and you said there was a lot new kind of strat hunters and everything. Was there just a big influx when the 3D All Stars version of the game came out on Switch, or did it just happen to be kind of a coincidence that we're seeing so many changes over the last year? Maybe Tibs or CK, if either of you know.
I think back in like 2020, I think when Valu came back to this game, I think he also found a lot of stuff, a lot of new strats that can actually push the category like about a minute or two lower. So like there's like various ones, like you can skip the Boo Mushroom and Ghostly one, you can get out of bounds in Battle Rock 1/L, and then there's also Gateway Skip.
Okay. And Tibbs, for you, when you started running this, because you're brand new, like 2021 runner, right, of this game, did you jump in straight, like headfirst into 2-player runs, or did you actually mess around with 1-player first?
So I messed around with 1-player any percent Mario, and I found it to be really difficult. And then when I started doing 2P, I thought it was like more interesting and kind of wacky, and it kind of made the game more, I don't know, alive in my opinion, because there's just so many more opportunities with it.
I did want to get a few rapid fire questions real quick to everybody. So I'm going to go kind of around the horn on what I can see in my view here. So Hardcore Gamer, we're going to start with you. Everybody just give me your favorite trick in the run, your trick you're most worried about in the run, and what you think is like visually the coolest one. So Hardcore Gamer, you go first.
For me, all the answers all the questions have the same answer, which is Bedrock 1 out of bounds. It's the hardest one in my opinion. It's frame perfect, and it's the most visually appealing one, and it's also the one I'm the most worried about. But at this point in the game's development, it's not too bad to miss it in a run, because the world record doesn't even have it. Like you do it twice, the world record doesn't even have it twice, because it's just so hard and people barely ever get it twice in the same run.
All right, interesting. How about you, Jay? What are you feeling for the coolest or your favorite? You think that you're most worried about and most like interesting to the viewers?
I think a lot of people will find like even just general 2P movement very interesting. I think in terms of like just jet levels in general to look out for, I think Honey Hive 2 is one that'll surprise a lot of people. Same with maybe Boy Base 1 near the end of the run. And tricks in particular, I think Ghostly S keyless, we can do the ending section keyless, which is pretty visually appealing. And also Ghostly 1 as well is a pretty cool one to look out for. Quite like Ghostly 1.
Cool. CK, hit me up. What are your picks?
I think Battle Rock Out of Bounds is probably one of the coolest tricks that's ever been found. Like, would have thought you can actually skip the yellow scroller. Like, nobody ever thought that. I think the trick that I'm most worried about is probably Ghostly 1, because the trick is kind of precise, because the platform you have to land on to get to Luigi and skip the Boo Mushroom is kind of small, so you can fail it pretty easily.
Interesting. Yeah, I remember Battle Rock 1 was always a part that felt like the big slowdown, like part of the early game for me when I was running the game very, very long ago in horrible runs. Tibbs, hit me up. What do you think are your answers to your favorite, the hardest, and the most interesting?
For me, I think my favorite trick is probably this trick called Crump Jump. It's the trick in Gold Leaf 2 at the end of the level. And it's actually a new trick where you backflip and then do a 2P jump, and then you do a wall jump off like the pedal where the star is, and then you grab the star immediately. You'll see us do that in the race. The one I'm the most worried about is probably Gateway Skip, and the most appealing one to look at is probably Battle Rock Out of Bounds.
Okay, interesting. I really like, we got a big variety like across the run here out of the answers. You know, we had some early game stuff, we had some late game stuff. I think that's really cool, and it gives us, you know, a really good run to look forward to. I think it means everybody should tune in. You should watch the entire Super Mario Galaxy race. You know, grab just some tea and a blanket or something, get comfy, but not too comfy because they're going to be done with it a lot faster than I think anybody is really expecting them to be. Well, everybody, thank you so much for joining me for this interview. I'd love to talk more about the minutia of Super Mario Galaxy sometime, but unfortunately we don't have that time today. And I'm going to let you all get to your speed run and hope everybody continues watching Awesome Games Done Quick 2022 online. Bye, everybody.
Hello everyone, my name is Charbunny and you're watching Awesome Games Done Quick 2022 online. You just heard from them in that interview and now you get to see them in action because it's time for our 4-way any % Luigi race of Super Mario Galaxy with runners MrCloudKirby, Hardcore Gaming, Jhay, and Tibs, and with commentary by Rox and Silo. Good luck everyone!
Hello. Welcome everybody to Awesome Games Done Quick 2022 online. You're in for a treat. This is Super Mario Galaxy 1. This is 90% Luigi. And yeah, let's not mess around. Let's get right into it. First I want to introduce the runners real quick. On the top left, I believe it's the top left, we got MrCloudKirby, the one and only. He has been running this game, I think, for the longest now. Absolute legend. Former 5 out of 5 world record holder. Top right, we got the one, the only Hardcore Gaming 07. What can I say about Hardcore? He has 4 for 4, former 4 for 4 in Galaxy 2. Still has 3 of 4. Former 5 for 5 in Galaxy 1. Absolute legend. We got, in the bottom right, we got Tibs. Tibs, of course. Very new, definitely the newest runner. But he has skyrocketed up the leaderboards faster than anyone can ever imagine. When the time that GDQ accepted the run, he had a 227. He has a 219 now. So yeah, Tibs cracked. And in the bottom left, we've got Jhay. What can I say about Jhay that hasn't been said about Jhay? His Welsh, and he is the current world record holder in this category and in every category of this game. Specifically on the Wii U version. And yeah, let's get right into it. But first, I want to introduce my co-commentator, Silo93. Hello, Silo.
Hello.
Silo, would you like to count down these wonderful runners?
For sure. Let's give a countdown. Let's start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
All right. So right off the bat, you're gonna see that we're not playing as Mario. We're playing as Luigi.
Yeah, you might have seen that we are playing Super Mario Galaxy, but where's Mario? Mario is nowhere to be seen. Yeah, we actually play Luigi. What is that about, Rox? Can you explain?
Well, you see, Mario is kind of cringe, kind of slow, can't jump as high, is a little slower in general, and you have to watch an 8-minute cutscene before the run really starts. And you know, we're not about the slow cutscene watching life here. Well, actually, Mario's fun. Don't get me wrong, Mario's a fun category. But we're playing as Luigi here. Luigi's a lot faster pace, and we're gonna be starting with the first, instance of gameplay, and this is the bunnies. Sally, would you like to explain the bunnies?
Yeah, right into Gateway Galaxy here, and on this first planet, we have to catch these 3 bunnies. Kind of a tutorial to teach the player, walking around. Of course, all of these runners are already pretty good at doing that. But yeah, we're using the star bits to shoot the bunnies and stun them, and then get them very fast. But if you miss them, it can cost a lot of time, up to 10 seconds. Looks like Jhay, the first one, got all of them.
Looks like Jay's the first one.
Yep, looks like all of them had no problem.
Pretty clean bunnies, That's good, because bunnies can be a pretty big choke point in the early game. A lot of runs don't really get past bunnies, but that's not where stuff ends at in Gateway. You might notice that 3 of the 4 runners are using 2 players. They have a second Wii remote on the screen. You may be wondering where that second Wii remote's from. You may be wondering, do they have a second person hidden under their desk? No, they're just holding 2 Wii remotes.
Yeah, So we've already seen it a bit in the interview. We talked about it quite a bit. Quite recently, many people have started using two-player mode for this game, where we strap two remotes together and hold them in one hand to have two cursors on the screen. And this allows us to do multiple things. It makes starboard collection easier, which we'll get to in a bit later. It makes you able to stun certain enemies and hold certain objects. And most importantly, we have some new movement tech, which might come already into play in just a second.
Yeah, after this first playthrough right here, we're just gonna be collecting starships we have a very distinct route, so we can get them just a amount of time. We spawn this. We get the one furthest away from the launch star, so we can get to it later. But up now, we have Gateway Skip. Silo, would you like to explain Gateway Skip?
Yeah, Gateway Skip is a very precise trick. We only have a few frame window to get a mega triple jump, which is a very high triple jump.
Oh, Jay misses it.
Like,
but Hardcore gets it.
Jay missing it. Hardcore Gaming getting it though.
Oh, Tibs missing it too. And I don't know if CK went for the 1P variant. I missed that, but it might look like it's not possible one player. It is very possible one player. It is just also very difficult.
We're seeing the first 2P movement used right here. When we do a homing ground pound, which is performed by shaking and then ground pounding, and then clicking the 2P cursor. What is happening?
Hardcore got the jump but didn't get the homing ground pound. So basically you have, I think, a 2-frame window to jump after you land from the pipe to not talk to the Luma there. And you're able to do a homing ground pound and bounce off the Luma with a ton of speed. And you'll see Jay attempt. Oh, Jay doesn't get it either. Does CK?
Yep,
CK got it. Okay.
But MrCloudKirby getting it. You can see, it's actually a 4-frame window to jump
4 frames
after exiting the pipe and skipping the dialogue entirely. They're saving around 10 seconds.
Yep, and then we shake around this little Luma, then we skip that text box the Luma causes. Then we're gonna get the Grand Star, and it looks like Hardcore is the first out of Gateway.
Yeah,
pretty clean.
Hardcore getting Gateway Skip. None of the other runners did get it, but Hardcore pulling into the lead.
Yeah,
the first star.
Yeah, Tibs a little far behind now because he spent a couple of tries trying to get Gateway Skip. However, it's anyone's race. There's literally anyone can win this race. We just started. We still have a long time to go.
So many tricks still coming up. So many potential time gains and time losses. So this is still anyone's race. It's only like maximum 20-second difference here. So not a problem at all.
Absolutely not. But yeah.
But now,
so, go ahead.
Yeah. Now after we collect the first star, the first Grand Star out of Gateway Galaxy, we kind of just get introduced to the situation, arrive in the observatory. And
we get some hot lore.
Get some dialogue about the story, basically.
Yeah.
So this would be some time for some donations.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. I do also want to say we are so close to hitting 400K, so chat, please keep these donations coming. We have lots of love coming in for Galaxy as well. We have $1,000 from Leibniz, who says this race is one of the highlights of the week. Thanks to everyone involved in putting on this event during another challenging year. And we have $101 from Robe, who says, Super Mario Galaxy hype! Good luck to all the runners. Looking forward to a great race. Luigi is best bro. Sorry, not sorry.
Agree.
I have to agree with you there.
True. Especially in the speedrunning sense.
And we have time for one more?
Yeah, go ahead.
Awesome. We have $100 from Mayo, who says, loving watching all these amazing games with great commentary and players. Great luck with the Super Mario Galaxy race.
So, we're heading into the domes here. The first dome, Terrace. Notorious for, no one's ever able to get out of Terrace. And coming here, we have the first, actual level. We got Good Egg 1. And the goal here is just to get to the end of the level as fast as we can, beat up the Dino Piranha, and profit. But
we're gonna see the first few gravity skips here. We've already seen one in Gateway, but we're gonna see quite a few more throughout the run. And into Good Egg 1, we're gonna see quite a few. But at the beginning, also a very interesting trick with a very interesting name.
Very interesting name.
We call this the Amogus climb. If you look at the tower that we're about to climb, it looks like an Amogus character.
It does. Oh, Hardcore missed the 2P jump there. unfortunately. But yeah, it only saves a second to do this version where you just, wall jump off that. Hardcore having a little bit of trouble here. But, yep.
You're getting it no problem.
Mm-hmm. And so to talk about 2P a little bit, 2P can pause these boulders. So you can see Hardcore easily able to collect star bits through the boulders. And we're actually going to be collecting star bits throughout the course of this run because we need to, because some of the fastest levels in the run, fastest stars in the run, are the Hungry Luma ones. And the goal for this run is to get 60 stars and then beat Bowser for a total of 61 stars. And yeah, so some of those, go ahead.
Yeah, we see the first skips here. If we look at the bottom left, Jay doing a fine skip. Normally we have to kill that piranha plant, but we just do a triple jump and spin to skip to the next planet.
And then right here, okay.
The Tibs is deafened.
Hey everyone.
Okay, so don't pause.
Go, everyone.
So right here, we're in the first boss fight of the entire run. It is Dino Piranha. Basically, just have to do is hit the little bulby thing up on the tail and then a bunch of times and then it dies. But yeah, you might say that these runners have a ton of star bits. Hardcore right now is like 107. Star bits are important in this run, like I was saying, because we need, I believe it's 1,400 throughout the entirety of the run to feed the Hungry Lumas to get some of the fastest stars in the game. And so you're actually going to see... Oh, go ahead.
One important milestone is we need 400 star bits until we get to Slingport in the Fountain Dome, which is actually quite soon already. So that is about the route we were talking about in the interview. So especially CK, who's using one-player mode, is going to have a bit more trouble collecting those 400 star bits until then, but I'm sure he's going to make it.
Oh, yeah. And there's actually going to be a little bit of a route change coming up soon, or a route difference, I should say, between the two styles of runs, 1P and 2P. And we'll get into that when we get there. It's coming up fairly shortly. But I don't know if any of the runners are going to go for it. Right here with Polari, you can do this little cutscene skip. Sorry, would you like to explain that?
Oh, yeah, for sure. With the implementation of 2P strats, we've also found that if you hold the Luma here and shoot them at the same time with the bits, we can skip a small animation, which saves around 0.5 seconds, which is obviously worth in PB attempts, but it actually has a slight chance to crash your console, so none of the runners actually went for it here. Yeah. Because we don't want that.
So anyway, we're in GDQ now. GDQ is fairly simple, fairly simpler with 2 players because the goal is to collect 100 star bits to feed the Hungry Luma at the very end of the level. So right here, Hardcore's 4 seconds into the level, he already has 70 star bits. He's gonna be doing this thing where he just 2B jumps right into the Luma. You're gonna see CK doing something similar, but not quite, where he's gonna be doing this Luma bounce, where he homing ground pounds off of this Luma right into the launch star, and it looks really cool. He nails it, of course.
Amazing strats, amazing performance already in the first few stars.
Yeah. So as you can see,
GDQ, this star is basically the tutorial for starbit collection. We want to collect 100 starbits by a Hungry Luma, regardless of this level. Yeah, we collect a lot of starbits at the same time, especially in 2P. We can basically get to the Hungry Luma without making any extra cycles or something.
Yep. And right now, it looks like Hardcore's in the lead by a little bit, but that can change very easily because right here in this next planet, not this next planet. I forgot this planet existed. This planet's pretty cool. There's a lot of 2P jumps you do, a lot of backflips. It actually appears in Yoshi Star 1 and Galaxy 2. There's your fun fact of the day.
Was it actually the same planet?
It's the same layout. I think the enemy placement stuff is
looks similar, yeah, but it didn't look the same.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I think the proportions are a bit different.
Yeah, it's definitely similar. But on this planet right there that Hardcore just landed on, he's gonna be going for this little bit of a cycle skip, as you can call it, in this little inside area right here. There's this little barrier that goes down, and Hardcore's going for it. Oh my God, he bumped inside of it. He barely got it. Holy crap!
He barely made it.
That was way too close.
Yep, if you don't...
It looks like CK and Jay are coming up to it next. I believe Jay gets it. And
also-
CK unfortunately wasn't able to
does,
get it.
does wait for the next cycle.
Yeah. But Tibs able to pull ahead of CK, be able to get that
Yep.
cycle skip. Nice job, Tibs. All right, and you can just long jump to the star, and you can get it. You don't have to get the pulse star chips.
Yep, so Hardcore in the lead, Jay in second, Tibs in third, but yeah. Actually, CK and
Anybody's
Tibs
race.
basically synced.
They're basically synced, yeah. But right here, we're gonna see our first route change of the run. You're gonna see CK, CloudKirby heading into Good Egg 3, while the rest of the run is gonna be heading to Honey Hive 1. And the reason for this is what we explained earlier, is because of Starbit collection. As a replacement for Good Egg 3, the 2P runners are gonna be using Loop Galaxy, because it's a little bit faster, and you can get a little bit more Starbits from there. Or you get less Starbits. With 1P, you don't get any, but you're able to collect Starbits with the 2P cursor.
If you don't remember what we do in Loop, it's basically that mini game where we we ride this track on a manta ray, and there are a bunch of Starbits. There's a bunch of Starbits you can collect in the level itself, but you can actually collect them in one-player mode because your one-player cursor disappears while you do the minigame. But with two-player mode, the two-player cursor actually is still on the screen, so you can do the race while collecting the Starbits.
So right now,
That's
what
what
Hardcore's
CK
doing? Why is Hardcore on a tree? Oh no! He's going the wrong way. What is he doing? This is Honey Hive 1 skip. Basically, you know how you have to get the bee mushroom, walk around the entire world, climb a bunch of flowers, and get the star chips on, like, Lady B? Yeah, we say no to that. Oh, Hardcore's struggling hardcore there, no pun intended. But Jay getting it first try. We're able to jump from one tree to the other, and then do what we call slope jumps, which is like a little exploit that we do to exploit how the slopes were created in this game. And did Hardcore get it?
Nintendo didn't.
No,
Nintendo didn't want you to actually climb up the slopes, but yeah, they made a really bad job. And you can just hold down in the direction of the slope and jump, and then spin backwards and climb the slope pretty easily.
Tibs catching up to Jay there. Yeah. Tibs kind of popping off, not gonna lie. Tibs coming up to first down. It's hard to compare against CK. We won't know until after Loop-de-Loop for the 2P runners, where they all are. But yeah, CK in the Caliente fight. And Hardcore finally ended up getting Honey Hive 1 skip, so good on him.
Hardcore had a bit of trouble, got a third try, I think. Not a problem, is lose about a minute to the other runners, but not a big deal.
Definitely still faster than going all the way around, getting all the star chips on the Queen Bee, going through that cutscene, using the bee mushroom. We used the bee mushroom, I think, a total of once. So, yeah, CK's doing this right here in the Caliente fight, where you can long jump as you spin, and it stores that hitbox of the spin. And so you can get a bunch of multi-hits. He doesn't do it for the last one, because the last one, you get 3. But for, like, the one where you shoot 2, you can spin long jump, hit it, and then spin again immediately after. And then get
And also putting Luigi directly into King Cayente's face to get multiple hits in one jump.
Exactly. So, you're going to see the runners, at least right now, Tibs and Jay, head into Honey Hive 2. We're going to be going to the same area where we did Honey Hive 1 skip, but we're going to go the different direction up the tree, because the star is actually on the first tree that we need to get on. However, the camera here is a little different to get on the tree, and we have to avoid this launch star. So Jay, great job getting on without too much trouble. Tibs as well. And yeah, we're just right up to the Mandabug fight after this neat little tower climb using some 2P jumps, some backflips, and some spin wall jumps. And the Mandabug fight, of course, just, ground pound the head.
Some very satisfying to watch there.
It is very satisfying to watch.
Let's see, you can see it another time on Hardcore stream right now.
Yeah. Hardcore going ahead for it. Yeah, you have to be careful heading up here, because if you hit in the launch star, it's not the end of the world, but you can't do the full skip. You have to do this little different thing where you kind of go around normally, not really. Yeah, but Hardcore gets it really cleanly. And this is CK's attempt at Honey Hive 1 skip. 1P is a little different. 2P, it's a little easier. You can do this 2P jump method, where you can, do a grounded 2P jump while belly sliding, and you can get a ton of airtime and make it from one tree to the next time. But right here, the camera changes, making it very difficult, but CK gets it first try, able to skip from one tree to the next. Very, very clean. Nice job from CK there.
Well done. Getting it first try as well.
And so
it's much harder than it looks, but
it is much
all the runners
harder.
getting it. Sure.
I spent 20 minutes
Definitely
the other day there in a run.
It's definitely a reset point in PP attempts.
For sure. And so, yeah, to explain 2P and why it's important, it's not just important for Starbit collection, it's important because we can do something called 2P jumps. Basically, if you do a spin pound, which is where you spin and then press Z to do like a homing ground pound, you have 6 frames to click on Luigi with the 2P cursor, and you get a jump just like Jay did right there. This is called B-less. Basically, you don't get a B and you head into the fight with Bugaboom. But yeah, these, and Tibs does a great job nailing them as well. So, great job to both of them. Yep.
You can just missing one 2D jump is very easy. You can just miss one input and you basically jump on the abyss.
Yeah.
And lose a lot of time, but both runners getting in there. Let's see how Hardcore does.
Yep, but you... Exactly. There's also something you can do 2P called a grounded 2P jump, which is actually not in... No, this one is intended by Nintendo. The mid-air 2P jump was not intended. The grounded 2P jump, if you press A on the second controller, then A on the jump button on the one-player controller, you get this super high jump. I believe it's about as high, if not higher, than a backflip. But it's incredibly useful in a bunch of situations, and you can like use it in the B mushroom, and like you get a ton of height. But yeah, super clean fright from Jay there, and as well as Tibs, hardcore on it right now, getting a first phase really clean.
And we already see some different Starbit collection on CK's screen. We see him use the pointer to like point at some bushes and get some Starbits out of those, because the Starbit collection route is much more tight on the Wumpy route. Getting every Starbit you can.
Yeah.
CK also not doing the Bugaboom fight. Getting it no problem.
Or the Mana Bug fight, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Alright, but right here we have Loop-de-Loop. This is where the 2P route change comes in. Because I don't know if they're gonna be going for it, but there's a skip you can do called Tutorial Skip. Silo, would you like to explain Tutorial Skip?
Yeah, for sure. So after you talk to this penguin, there's a 2-frame window to jump off the manta ray. And afterwards, after we jump off, we basically time a death right when the tutorial ends. And then when we go back to the penguin and talk to him again, we can press no and we get right back into the race, which skips having to, go to the race start like Jay's doing right now.
Yeah. And unfortunately, Jay and Tibs both not getting it. Let's see if Hardcore goes. They might not go for it because it has a pretty decently high chance of crashing. But place your bets. It's the loop race. A good time for these runners is around a 56, 57 second time. Yeah, get your guesses in. If you win, congrats.
This is something we usually do in the SMB community. We always do some race bets. Which time you're gonna get. You can get some guesses in the chat right now. Get some 56 or 57 times, but make sure
57 flat. 57 flat.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say 57.05.
All right. There's a couple of last digits you can't get. I believe it's 2, 4, 7, and 9. Right.
Exactly. If you want to guess, don't make your guesses end with 2, 4, 7 or 9, because the race actually can't end on that time due to like frames.
Yeah. But Jay finishing 56.75. Congratulations to everyone who got that. Jay finishing. I don't know if Tibs coming up to the end here. I guess something to explain on CK's side is that he does this fight with the B mushroom, at least to start, because he needs it. 56.85 on Tibs, saving 0.1 there. Hardcore coming up to the end of the loop. And yeah, that was a really clean Honey Hive 3 from CK as well.
Jay's in the lead right now, Tibs closely behind, and it's Hardcore. Actually, we don't know for sure. Maybe
then
actually
CK is Hardcore. CK's ahead of Hardcore.
It might look like that CK is behind right now on 4th place, but again, we are a different route. It's gonna line up again shortly in about 5 minutes.
56.65 from Hardcore on the loop time, by the way.
Yeah, getting 3:56 is very good time.
Yep. All right, so we're heading to Flip Switch. Flip Swap's Galaxy 2. Flip Switch is a very short, it's pretty technical level for how short it is. Basically what you gotta do is you land on the switches and you make them yellow. And we do it in a set order because of like how cycles work. And yeah, 2Bs are very useful in this level because you can freeze the little red thingies, the platforms that move around with the spikes inside of them. And yeah, just like that.
Technical movement for sure.
Yeah, just like that, it's done.
With these laser beams, we have the laser bars moving around in a cycle, and also those platforms with spikes, so it's pretty tight movement for sure.
Exactly.
And if you mess up at all, it can go very wrong.
Yeah.
But, yep, very clean from Jhay and Tibs. And CK as well. Yeah, now actually the stars line up again after flip switch.
Exactly.
Now we can see that CK and Tibs are almost tied. Jay's in the lead and Hardcore is on 4th place right now.
Who do you got winning this race, Silo?
Who wins this race?
Who wins this race, in your opinion?
It's hard to say, it's hard to say. Of course, Jhay, the current 5 out of 5 world record holder, is still on the grind, improving every world record he can, playing every day, being very consistent. I think I'm gonna bet on Jhay.
You can bet on Jhay? Alright, I'm sure he's very happy to hear that. I'm not.
Oh yeah, he's smiling, he's smiling.
Yeah, he's smiling at the webcam.
Dude.
Okay, I need to lower his ego a little bit. But first off, he's got the mega leg. He's gonna do this whole triple jump. Boom! He's in the gravity field of the fight. How does that work? Well, very simply, mega leg is very large, and because of that, the gravity of mega leg is also very large. So you can just do a backflip 2B jump into that planet, or as CK's gonna do, a triple jump into that planet. And you can skip the entire first phase where I think you have to lure Bullet Bill. Yeah, CK
you have to
first
do a
try
purple
that.
into like a cage, which spawns a launch star, which brings you to the fight, but
and then we have to long
jump. We don't do that.
Yeah, then we have to long jump to the cutscene trigger, and then cutscene starts. And we can very much cheese this fight. Basically, we long jump instantly to get on the leg, and yeah, so, and what we're gonna be doing is just long jumping up, but then you're supposed to like break this like cage of him, and then like break some fences, and then break the star. But yeah, we don't do that. We just break the cage, and then you see Jhay long jumping back to grab a star here, or not a star, a bullet here.
Second
Yep.
bullet, yeah.
And we just, turn around, backflip, hit the thing, launch star, or grand star.
Easy as that.
Very easy. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, I'm betting on the underdog. I think Tibs got this. Tibs has been on the grind. He's mostly known for his Mario proficiency, but then he got accepted into GDQ and was like, oh my god, I can play Luigi now. And then he got insanely good at Luigi by like 8 minutes since the run was accepted like 3 months ago. Tibs is incredible. Make sure you follow all these runners. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Tibs has been improving so fast. It's actually insane.
Tibs literally the most
for Jhay, to be honest. But
underrated speedrunner of all time. I'm calling it now. All right, but yeah, we got a grand star here. We're gonna be heading into the next zone, but first, I think we have time for a couple of donations.
Awesome. We have so many donations coming in. Era donates $5 and says $5 train to get to 400,000. We're so close, and we are. I don't know if you're looking at that number, but I am, and it is incredibly close. Please, everyone, keep those donations coming in.
Let's get it by the end of Fountain. Let's get it by the end of Fountain.
Let's go, team. We also have $100 from Seekin, who says, finally, I have some funds that I can use for a great cause. My ex-girlfriend's mother got cancer and is thankfully in recovery, but it made my eyes all the more open for the importance in this cause. I will donate an extra $5 for every donation read during Super Mario Galaxy.
Oh, God.
So, I'm going to do my best here.
Oh, are we just talk? All right.
I'm going to speedrun real quick. We have $10 from Uberman Andrew, no comment, but thank you for your donation. We have $5 from Trevor, no comment, but thank you for your donation. We have $50 from Adam, who says, go green Mario. We have $100 from Sierra's Oasis, who says, comment, no comment. And we have $100 from Z, no comment, but thank you very much. Whew, okay, hopefully that helps.
All right. Well, we'll do our best to get more donation breaks, and then I guess $5 per donation. We're going that fast. Did we hit 400,000? I think we hit 400,000.
Oh my goodness, we did! Congratulations, everyone! We have raised over $400,000 for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. We are only on day 2 of this marathon. This is incredible. Thank you so much, everyone, for your support.
Yeah. All right, but after. We got Space Junk 1. This level is notorious. So, would you like to explain the notorieties of Space Junk 1?
Of course. So quite a while ago, there was a skip found in this level, which is Jay performing right now. Gets it first try.
Gets it first try. Yeah.
Basically, it's Space Junk 1 skip, and we basically use these pole stars to pull Luigi in a specific angle and direction, and also facing a specific direction because we have.
Oh, Tibs gets the first try too.
Yeah, we haven't really talked about this yet, but Luigi gets a lot more momentum mid-air while being backwards. So we gotta put.
CK getting it first try too.
Yeah, CK getting it well. We don't even have time to explain it, but yeah, we're setting up Luigi in a specific facing direction and angle to basically let him fly through the whole level.
Real quick, CK doing something called sludgy hop. Basically, we do a mega triple jump using the tilt of the planet. A tilt is really hard to explain. Basically, it's dependent on like how Luigi's like on a platform and like the gravity and like how he's like facing. And there's a lot that goes into it. It's very complicated. It's just one of those things that just know it exists, but you don't have to understand how it works because know what it does. But yeah, that was an incredibly clean Space Junk 1 from literally everybody.
Yeah, this is not expected at all.
That level goes horrendously. It runs. Yeah, so here hitting all four for four, getting great Space Junk 1s. That's incredible. So let's go everybody.
Sure. Now heading into Space Junk 2, something really interesting we have to explain for this level. At the end of Space Junk 2, there's a fight versus Camella, and Camella likes to either shoot fireballs at you or shells, and you can use the shells to actually get hits in on Camella. So what we do before the run actually starts, we set up all the phases of Camella that she always shoots shells on the first try, so we can shoot like as soon as possible as we can, which we're gonna see in just a second.
Yep. So Jay, just doing a little, sequence break. You don't have to hit the switch. You can just long jump over. Bring the box to hit the star, and then this is where we get introduced to green shells. Green shells in this game, they work sometimes.
Sometimes they don't.
Yeah, there's very funny clips of green shells just not homing on to what they're supposed to, or just shells in general, really. Homing on to what they're supposed to. Right here, this is bridge skip that Jay's going for. You long jump, you do 2B jump, and yeah, he gets it. You get damaged by the well, I don't even know what they're called. Doomba things. I don't know. Yeah, Tibs opting not to go for it. It doesn't lose that much to not go for it. Fairly safe, fairly smart. Yeah, CK. Oh, he gets the damage, but then misses the damage boost onto it. Unfortunate.
Yeah, there's actually a very big invisible wall. Nintendo didn't want you to actually skip this, but what we do is actually go under the invisible wall and then get fire boosted back up. That's how this works.
And CK getting it second try. Hardcore going for it.
Yep, getting it first.
And getting it first try. Nice. 3 out of 4. So that was really clean. And then, as you can see, Jay's fight's already over, and Tibs is more or less over right now. We manipulate Camella, like as Tyler said, like a minute ago. So she only throws greens. And because we don't want her throwing fireballs, because that's just another cycle of just not doing anything. So yeah, that was a great find, a really awesome find.
Yeah, we used to think that was just RNG, but it turned out it isn't.
Mm-hmm.
We can just manipulate it to always be green shells. But here we are, already finishing Space Junk 2.
Yeah. Heading to Space Junk 3. Not too much going on. It introduces us to the sling pods and how they work, and we'll get into sling pods and their relevancy later on, won't we?
Basically in just a second after the double.
Yeah, I guess we can fit in a real quick donation or two.
Yep.
Well, we can definitely do it. There's a lot of support coming through for our runners. We have $50 from Ninshado, who says, been watching since 2015. First time donating, gotta support my good friend Jay from Wales, as he inevitably chose Boolean in his Super Mario Galaxy speedrun.
Alright, let's go Nin. Shouts to Nin. Right here. Right here, you just saw Jay do thumbs up.
Oh no! That was so bad timing, I'm sorry I jinxed it. We have $10 from Anonymous, who says, I will eat all of the construction foam. Greetings to hardcore gaming. Please, chat, do not take medical advice on what you should or should not eat from random donations during this event. That's just my disclaimer.
We are not responsible for what you eat during this event. I had mac and cheese today. That's what I recommend. Anyway.
That sounds like a good one. One more fast one?
Yeah, go ahead.
We have $25 from Volantis, who says, finally time for the SMG race. Let's go Wales!
Shouts to Volantis. Yeah, shouts to Volantis, GG, and Ninjato. 2 common members of the community. But yeah, basically what you saw the runners do there, they kind of just like clipped through a floor and got into the launch star. If you just match Z, you can break through that glass and get to the launch star. It's really cool. But right here, we have the Spider-Man fight. I don't know what this guy's called.
I always forget the name as well.
I'm calling it Spider-Man. But basically, Jhay nailing Toad shot. Basically, you can use the Toad stuck on the the sling pod and sling it into the backside as soon as that second phase starts, and you're able to skip that, do a really cool fast thing, and now Spider-Man's dead. I can't believe we killed it. There really wasn't a way home. Wow.
No, we killed Spider-Man.
I can't believe we killed
So sad.
Spider-Man.
Oh my god.
Why did we do that?
How could we kill Spider-Man? All right, but
Because he's told straight
really
again
clean
on
fight.
side, working
Yeah, nice job for CK there.
hardcore as well.
Looks like it's gonna hit.
Yeah, for sure, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Yep, it does. 3 for 4.
Yeah, 3 for 4. Let's go.
I don't know,
Wait, I think Tibs got it. Tibs got it too. I think 4 for 4.
4 for 4.
Let's
That's
go.
a very hard strat, actually.
That's really difficult. But right now, it's everybody's favorite level, the Sling Pod. And oh boy. So you need to make sure you have 400 star bits going into Sling Pod. That's why star bit collecting was crucial. Jay only had 29 left before he entered the level. But yeah, so you have to have at least 400 400 star bits by the end of Space Junk 3 for this route to work. Tibs, perfectly fine star bits, 459 heading into it. CK, 421, making it through that level there. But Sling Pod, as a wise man once told me, Sling Pod is like life. It sucks.
Okay.
Sling Pod is, especially in a speedrun sense, basically you have to do these precise angles on these little sling pod things where you just like angle them back and then shoot them forward. And we also have to do that while going really fast because obviously we're speedrunning, we're going fast.
We have a lot of cycles with bombs here and fire bars later in the level.
Yeah, as well as
Like the perfect cycle.
Yeah.
Hitting the bomb there, but not a big deal.
Waiting for the fire cycles,
Yeah.
and then
The sling pods, even if you're just a tiny amount of an angle off, you can completely get shot in the wrong direction and miss the next sling pod, and it's horrible for speedruns.
yeah, that was a really clean sling pod from Jay though. Tibs now in the sling pod.
Now coming up for the exciting part. The next level is Bedrock 1.
Oh, get your predictions in for Broob.
So we've talked about this in the interview as well. The runners have talked about this. It is a hard strat, is a amazing strat to look at, and it's also saves a lot of time. It's frame perfect and saves around 25 seconds. It's Bedrock out of bounds. Basically, Bedrock 1 is just one whole auto scroller, but we are able to actually skip it with a frame perfect triple jump.
With the frame
And
perfect.
not to add any pressure to the runners or anything, but I have a couple donations that will donate extra if the runners are getting the tricks in this level.
Go ahead.
We have $5 from Platty, who says, hello runners and GDQ. As a Galaxy runner myself, I am more than excited to see this game on the big stage. Also, as promised earlier, I will donate $5 per Broob and an extra $50 if Jay gets world record this run.
Jay's not getting world record this run.
Best of luck to all the runners and commentators, and here's to raising money for a great cause. And I have $50 from Jake Rat, who says hello to everyone at GDQ, including the host Charbunny and the casters Silo and Brox. I'm here to wish good luck. I'm here to wish good luck to the runners and to give them a challenge. If any of them hit the Battle Rock out of bounds skip, then I will donate an additional $25.
Oh my god!
For every.
It's happening right now on Jay's screen! Look at it!
Jay got it! Let's go! Alright,
Let's do it!
From the donation as well, for every additional Battle Rock out of bounds skip, they will donate an additional $5. And if one of the runners gets world record, he will donate an additional $25.
Okay, Tibs is going for it right now. Tibs?
Not quite enough.
Not quite enough height,
On the
yeah,
height.
unfortunate. So, Broob saves around 25 seconds, and CK's going for it. And let's see.
Doesn't get it.
Yeah, unfortunate.
But
Hardcore.
Jay got it. Jay's on an amazing run right now, actually. I haven't seen any mistakes. Just
Yeah, none at all.
of bounds. It's an amazing run.
Oh, Hardcore? No, Hardcore died!
No, gets out of bounds.
Gets out of
but
bounds, yeah.
Doesn't make it to the slope. Oh no.
Yeah. Oh my god, I can't believe Jay actually hit it.
Incredible.
It's fine though. Hardcore, round 2. Getting out of bounds. Oh, dying again. Oh no.
I think he went for the cannon bounce. Yeah. But
Yeah, I think so.
He might make it. But yeah, CK and Tibs just waiting throughout the auto scroller, just having to wait.
Yeah, you can just see how much it saves.
And you
Hardcore
can now
going for it
see
again.
how much of a lead Jay gained with that.
Yeah. And we're getting a Space Junk comment, which is really just a carbon copy of Space Junk 1, just with a timer. And if you die, you have to start from the beginning. There's no checkpoints. So now would be a really great time for donations.
Awesome. We did have another one about Battle Rock. We had $150 coming in from Hex Speedruns plus Hexdad.
Let's
who
go! Go ahead.
Who say, good to see Super Mario Galaxy back on the big stage. Good luck to all 4 amazing runners and amazing friends. You guys are going to do great. Plus $5 for every successful Battle Rock 1 out of bounds. Also, Hexdad says, go Jay from Wales. And for those of you who want to support your favorite runner, you can always donate and send your money towards the runner's choice. Each of our 4 runners has picked a different costume for our upcoming incentive for Pumpkin Jack. Pumpkin Jack will be the next run on the list. It is a really fun 3D platforming game, and we have 6 options for the costumes. So we'll have to see which one wins. Right now, Skeleton's in the lead. Buzzard not too far behind, but there's plenty of room to make up that throughout this race. So thank you, everyone.
Yeah, I want to see how chat's feeling, how chat's seeing who's gonna win. I already said that I think Tibs is gonna win, the underdog story of the century. Sally said thinks Jay's gonna win because his lane and roots are the favorite. Jay's pretty good at this game, I guess. But I want to see what chat.
Yes.
Yeah, let's donate. Let's get some donations with like hashtag Team HC for Hardcore, hashtag Team CK for CloudKirby, hashtag Team J for Jay, hashtag Team Tibs for Tibs. I want to see who everyone's rooting for. Yeah, let's get those donations in. Let's hit 500K before the end of the run. Why not? Why not?
Let's do it, Jay.
Oh my God, Tibs. Holy crap. Okay, so Tibs almost died. He got a really lucky ledge grab in Space Junk Comment. If you die in Space Junk Comment, he would have lost 2 minutes there because you restart from the very beginning of the level. Near heart attack.
In any comment of this game, there are no checkpoints. So if you die, you go right to the beginning. And also have to do Space Junk 1 skip again, so we don't want to do that.
All right. So next up we got Rolling Green. It's a pretty simple level. You roll on the ball. It's very short. And yeah, not too much to explain about Rolling Green. The motion controls are a little wonky.
Would you like more donations while we roll around?
Maybe 1 or 2 quick ones.
Okay, quick ones. We have a really cute $30 one from the kiddos. They say $5 from Maggie, age 7, $3 from William, age 5, and $1 from Malcolm, age 3, and the rest from their parents, age old. We have loved watching all of these speedruns. Good luck and go fast. And thank you so much
Jay,
to all of you.
what are you
Every
doing?
single dollar.
Yeah, where are you going? Oh my God! Oh my God, okay.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead, sorry.
All good. Exciting things happening as far. I just wanted to say thank you so much, Malcolm, William, and Maggie. All of those dollars make a difference in the fight against cancer. And we have a quick $400 one from Luigi Board, which is a great name. And they say 400 for 400K. Looking forward to a great race and a great tournament. Thank you.
All right, so yeah, right here, Jay's gonna turn around on the ball so we can like spin backwards onto the flagpole and land right where the star is, and that's gonna save time. Super useful. Tibs doing the ball rolling. You can see his grip now, very focused. And where's he going? Why did he just jump off the edge? Oh, because there's a little 2-second time saver there if you land on the rail. That's why.
Yep, this is what we call race. No, it's not race skip. It's basically just a small shortcut onto the rail. We don't have to. Oh, CK going for the race skip though. Not getting the second jump. Oh my God, that's a very hard advanced version of that strat, where we skip the rail entirely, but it's very precise.
Very precise.
Let's see if CK goes for it again.
No, opted not to.
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right. And so
Right.
we're heading to the first Bowser level. It'd be a shame if they died here, Eric. You already had
If you
to
die in
earlier.
this level, you lose minutes actually.
You
because
die
it's,
in real life.
Mess you up so badly.
Exactly. Yeah. And what's Jay doing?
Runs
Why
basically
did you just
over.
back it off the edge?
Jay! Oh
Jay,
my god,
what are
Jay.
you doing, Jay? Oh my god. Oh wait, he respawned
Okay,
here.
never mind, it worked.
What? Oh my god. So yeah, we just backflip and then shake and then go backwards, and we are able to skip that first section of that like long jump section, and it saves time. And
2 seconds, yeah.
yeah, it saves like 2 seconds, and it's very cool, very helpful. Yeah, so we intentionally take a death there and skip all that. But right here,
Also coming up, a triple jump into 2B jump to get into the Bowser fight very fast on Jay screens. Okay, pay attention to that.
yep, gets it. Really nice. You have to be careful because you
Well
can't
done.
wall jump that wall. So you straight up just have to hit the 2B jump into the loading zone. And if you don't get that, you die and you have to redo that section. Tibs getting spinless there in that little area. Let's see how his loading zone 2P jump goes. There's a 1P variant of it, but it's a little higher up. And this is where 2P saves a little bit of time with the 1P, just based on that jump alone. CK doing his death warp. And yeah.
With the death warp, we basically just enter a different checkpoint area, which, yeah, that's a new spawn area for Luigi's.
Tibs, oh my god. Tibs
Tips
barely
barely
making
making
it.
it.
But yeah. And then, so the Bowser fight's pretty simple. There's not too much we can do to speed it up. There's some damage boosts we'll be doing later on in the phase. But yeah, Bowser 1, fairly simple. But we can go under him and shake him, stuns him a little bit, and it makes him go right into his next phase. But after he hits the lava, you just gotta, hit him, and then spin him, and then shake him, and then profit, win. So yeah. I guess now would be another great time for donations.
Exactly.
Oh, good. We have more donations. I'm going to start off with this $5 one from Bear Grifter, who says, I'm just saying, if everyone in Twitch chat donated a single lonely dollar, we would be close to breaking $500,000 on Monday. Additionally, I'm going to join in with the other donator, and I will donate $5 for every donation read during this run.
Oh my
after
God.
this run is read. So I hope you're ready, because here comes speedrunning reading donations time again. We have $100 from Red and Fallen, no comment, but thank you very much. We have $5 from Derek, no comment, but thank you very much. We have $50 from Axios, no comment, but thank you very much. We have $100 from the WB, who has no comment, but says, to you, thank you very much. We have $25 from Raris, no comment, but thank you very much. We have $250 from Anonymous, no comment, but thank you very much. And we have $100 from Anonymous, no comment, but thank you very much.
You can keep going.
Has to be at least 10.
You can keep going.
I'm trying. We also have a lot of people following up on their promises to donate for those tricks. Hex Speedruns plus Hexdad donate $5 and says, I'm out of my word, Jay. That was sick. See you again at Battle Rock L. We also have, oh, by the way, we just happen to have a $10,000 donation
Oh my god.
from the Sasquatch who sells pants saying, simply, that out of bounds strat was really cool. So thank you for showing that off. That was awesome.
Oh my
and
God.
Jake, I know, right? We also have the $25 as promised from Jake Red, who says, as promised in my previous donation comment, $25 for one brew. One more chance, runners. How much more can you get? So thank you, everyone. You are all being so incredibly generous during this run. Really appreciate it. Please keep those donations coming.
Keep them coming. Like that person said, just $1 from all of you? One singular dollar to an amazing cause?
Exactly.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. As I already said, we have a second chance actually of the Bedrock out of bounds skip later in the run, in about 20 minutes, I would say.
Yeah.
Just have to get through the kitchen dome and then we can have a second chance. So everyone who maybe wants to join in on the donation train for a successful Bedrock out of bounds, go ahead.
Go ahead, go for it. All right, but we got Beach Bowl coming up. And Beach Bowl's a very interesting level. You have to go underwater, get the star chips. But we're not going to do any of that because that is really slow and really lame. So what we're going to do is Jay's going to be long jumping up here. He's going to be doing triple jump up this wall, doing 2B jump up, doing another triple jump into another 2B jump, getting up, and boom, level's over.
Yep, that is definitely not what Nintendo intended you to do. Usually we have to go in the water section, select 5 star chips to spawn a sling star, press multiple buttons to climb up the mountain, but yeah, speedrunners don't do all that. That's pretty slow.
Yeah, no. Yeah. And so there is a 1P variant, of course. There's always a 1P variant. But it tends to be a lot harder. This one is no exception because it is tilt-based, and like we said, tilt is incredibly finicky. Let's see how CK does when he gets there. But Tibs right now, just going. Long jump, backflip, 2B jump, nails it.
Perfect.
Yep. So we're heading into Beach Bowl 2. This is a very, very, very simple level. It's one of the shortest in the run in terms of like levels. But really,
we definitely have one shortest level that we'll see later.
yes, I think this is the one of the shorter ones that's like not a secret level.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But basically,
what we do in Beach Bowl 2 is we talk to this penguin. He basically says, "Yeah, I need the golden shell back. Where's the golden shell?" So we basically just kite down these penguins swimming around in the water, and yeah, it's already done. Jay already brought back the golden shell, and we get it stuck.
Yeah, swimming in this game is actually pretty notable to note. That was redundant. But if you just spam spam shaking, you go fast, and I mean fast. However, the downside to that is that, especially as Luigi, you lose air incredibly quickly. So if you look at Tib's side, you can see he's moving really fast, but you can see how much air he's losing just from that little swim over there. Just from that little swim alone, he lost like almost about half, just from going from the start to the penguin. So yeah, so that's how swimming works in this game. So you have to be careful with air management. There's different mechanics of swimming that we'll get to a lot later in the run. I would say in around an hour, maybe a little less. But
yeah, a bit more.
Yeah. Yeah, sea slide.
At the very end, but we get into that when we're there.
Yeah, but as of now, just spam shake, and go fast. But right here.
But Jay, yeah, now going into Beach Bowl 3, and I think this is a pretty iconic skip. Has been around for quite a long while.
Yep.
Where first we traverse this level, get a shell, and break open this secret cave. Get to a different planet with the stone cyclone part of the planet. By the way, also Galaxy 2, they just copied it from this game.
They did. It's a lot better in Galaxy 2.
Usually Nintendo intended that you just walk around these paths, but we can just long jump all the gaps basically. Jay barely avoiding this moving. I don't know what they're even called. You know?
Tox boxes. They're called tox boxes. Right here,
yeah.
Jay's doing this. You just kind of long jump. You have to hold a very specific angle and wall jump at a very specific part of the wall, and he gets it. It's a nice job.
Yep, that looks much easier than it actually is. A lot of the parts of that wall are actually not wall jumpable, so you have to hit a very specific part of this very specific angle to make that work.
Yep, but Jay gets it. Tibs is coming up to it right now. But yeah, coming up for Jay. Beach Bowl Secret, I believe.
Well, that's a bit later.
No, wait, it's Ghost Lake, right?
It's Bubble Breeze.
Yeah, it's Bubble
Breeze.
I know the route.
Bubble Breeze with one of the, I think, biggest skips. Not the hardest, but the biggest skip on the run.
Sure.
Beach Bowl skip that we just saw Tibs doing. I think those have around like 15 seconds maybe. But there's a very big skip at this level which saves around, I think it's gotta be 2 minutes.
It's like a minute and a half, I think. If you do, it's like you're like super.
The casual way for this is like very, very long and tedious and cycle based. We have to wait a lot. But in just about 20 seconds, you'll see if the Jay's gonna perform.
And this is probably the easiest skip in the game. Also, CK nailing the Beach Bowl 3 skip. Honestly, you can probably open up your game and make this yourself without really knowing what to do. Oh, Jay getting bubble breezed. That's not
Jay just running into a stone pillar and getting bounced into the spike bomb. Very unfortunate time loss there.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Tibs is very close again.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate mistake. Not the most common mistake. But yeah, the bubble movement all these runners are trying to go incredibly fast, like pushing the bubble as close to the, you know.
I promised it was not the skip. That was
not the skip. Yeah. Jay's coming up with a skip now. He's able to make it to the first section. I know it's hard to believe.
David's on the way.
But yeah, you backflip, you spin, you land on some invisible platform, you long jump to the star.
That's it.
It's
actually quite easy.
Tibs, boom, long jump.
Yep.
And
Tibs just around 10 seconds behind. Very close race. DK with
very good race so far.
I would say 20 seconds, 30 seconds.
Yeah, something like that. In hardcore, around like 10 seconds behind them. Yeah. So I think all races are separated by like a minute and a half or less. Like they're all in the same like galaxy. So this race is incredibly close so far, and still anyone's game. Still a lot of super difficult tricks coming up. You definitely don't want to miss it. But yep, Tibs and oh yeah, CK getting it too.
Skip getting it as well.
But right now, now we do Beautiful Secret. This is another cool level. We're gonna be implementing some really cool strats. Both 1P and 2P are gonna be doing some, you know, different variants.
Honestly, I prefer the 1P version here. It's quite a lot more difficult actually.
It's also a little. Well, if you get it super optimally, it's faster.
It's faster, yeah. It's faster.
Yeah, but if you do the backup, I think the backup's sick. I think the backup's the coolest version of it. Where you backflip from the post or the side. But right here,
so yeah, basically, Jay is just gonna use the ice flower to wall jump onto these waterfalls and climb all the way up. And usually, what you want to do here is lure this Quark over to the star and then get launched up to it. But we can just stand right under it, perform a backflip and a 2P jump, and we're right in the star.
Yep, that was like a last round 2P jump from Jay, but he gets it. Tibs coming up to it. Yeah, we're purposely skipping the ice flower so we can wait out the timer and then 2P jump to the star. And that was really clean from Tibs. CK, we're gonna see the 1P variant. Yeah.
Who obviously doesn't have any access to the 2P jumps.
So.
Yeah, let's explain it.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So the way the 1P version works is that the ice flower, when it runs out, you can do another shake after it runs out. So CK is gonna be timing his movement so he's able to make it to under the star just as it runs out, so he's able to do another spin. So you can see he like waited there before doing this triple jump, and he gets it. Oh my god. Great job from CK. It's so clean.
That was well done by CK there.
Hardcore going for it.
Let's see what hardcore does.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like he's
going for 1P. Yeah.
Yep.
And
I mean,
ooh,
too early,
little too, yeah.
But backing up with 2P, no problem.
Yep. So we're in Go Sleep, and what we're gonna do is hit this hidden star and start to make this run a lot faster. So even though we have to take the time to get the star and watch that mini cutscene, it's still a lot faster than just long jumping around the edge. But yeah, this star chip session that Jay's in right now can be a little tricky. Basically, oh, Tibs not able to kill the boo. Right here, especially this end with this wall jump, getting the double diagonal wall jump, nice job there. But we're heading into one of the most difficult skips in the run. This is Boolean. So would you like to explain Boolean?
Yep, Go Sleep on skip. So there has been a version of this around quite a while where we clip in the underside of the mansion and then use the boo to get to Luigi. But Balu in 2020 found a different setup where we don't use the boo and get right to Luigi without using the boo mushroom, which saves around 8 seconds. So yeah, Jay just attempted that, didn't make it, but what Jay is trying to do, he basically jumps under the mansion to an invisible platform, sets up Luigi in a specific position, does a backflip right into the wall that he's out of bounds and in bounds at the same time, and then can just jump to Luigi without doing any boo shenanigans.
I'll give it to you. I'll just walk it outside you. I'm in the middle of something really important right now, okay?
Also very precise trick there.
I'll just do it myself. Just let me shut the door.
While we're going through this castle, do we have time for some donations? We're getting a lot of support for each of the runners in the race.
Let's see how CK does. Okay, first I want to see how CK does Boolean real quick. Because
sounds good.
Yeah, just because this is a really difficult trick. So, you know, seeing all the runners hit it would be really cool. CK hitting it first try, nice job. You saw Tibs just do the regular mansion clip. And let's see what hardcore does. Going for Boolean. And lining up the backflip. And getting it. Yeah, nice job. And so right now we have a very simple level. It's Sweet Sweet. It's really just a long jump simulator. So yeah, then now would be a perfect time for donations.
Awesome. Thank you everyone for donating and supporting these runners. They're all doing a fantastic job. We have $25 from Anonymous who says, #Team Jay, the Welsh Warrior, race to 500K. We have $5 from Clueless Meg who says, Go Jay from Wales. We have $5 from Peachy who says, Go Tibs, #Team Tibs.
Team Tibs.
We have $25 from Marco who says, #Team Jay. We have $15 from Eloise Momo who says, #Team CK. Us Kirby fans need to stick together. We have $10 from Jimmy Noodles who says, #Team CK. Let's go Pollo. And we have $5 from Miss Maddie J who says, #Team Tibs. Thank you so much, everyone.
No love for hardcore. That's unfortunate. Can we get some team hardcores in the chat? Hardcore's a legend, okay. Hardcore got the first ever sub 9-hour time in Galaxy 2, 242 stars. And
almost held all 9 out of 9 records in SMG1 and SMG2 at the same time.
Before some Welsh guy came around and stole it. Yeah, imagine. Yeah, all these owners are actually insane. Make sure you support all of them. Go give them a follow over at Twitch. Twitch.tv/JJHAY, Hardcore Gaming 07, MrCloudKirby, and Tibs1. They're all incredible people, incredible friends, and incredible speedrunners, and as well as incredible streamers. So go give them all a follow and go support them. They're all amazing. I promise you that. But yeah, that was Sweet Sweet. As you can see, it's pretty simple. You just long jump. Just a long jump and long jump. This is the level that most Galaxy speedruns are known for. Everyone's like, oh my god, Galaxy, all you do is long jump, and they just point to Sweet Sweet. Yeah, that's Sweet Sweet. But
not
this game. Yeah, we've already seen
interesting stuff going on in the SMG speedrun.
A lot more cool stuff.
This was the second Hungry Luma on the run. We talked about this earlier. We already did Slingpot earlier, which cost 400 starbits, and same for Sweet Sweet, 100 starbits. And there's one more Hungry Luma we're gonna do at the very end of the run. It's gonna cost 600 starbits. So until then, the runners are gonna collect those starbits throughout the run.
Yeah, and so Jay just did a star, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was good, Egg Luigi. So we talked to Luigi before heading to Sweet Sweet, because that toggles the Luigi missions on. Or I guess that's not the right way to say it, but it starts Luigi going on trips around the world, around the galaxy, around the universe to collect stars that we might have missed. But he gets stuck in a house and we have to go save him. So that's what we do, and that's what we did. But yeah, that is the shortest star on the run. I believe at 55 seconds? 56 seconds?
Yep, 55 seconds.
Alright.
Very fast.
And right here, in this second terrace visit, this is the start of the comet cycle. And this is what the entire route is based upon. The routing cycle in this game, the comet cycle in this game is based on a whole lot of different things that are incredibly technical, but it's routed around what comets show up when and where you are on the world map. And this is Honey Hive Comet. It's a Cosmic Clones race. This type of comet, you just gotta race this little Shadow Luigi dude and, win. But we're gonna be doing a little bit of a shortcut. Jay is going for it right now. He's going around the back roads, wall jumping. Oh no, he turned around. You don't want to touch that wall, otherwise. Backwards momentum is incredibly important in this game, as it is with most Mario games, where if you spin and go backwards, you get a ton of speed, and that is what Jay is trying to do. Tibs opting to do the safer strat by just falling off a little earlier, doesn't lose that much time, and is able to get it and pulls ahead. Tibbs is the lead. And
getting
Jay, getting it second try. That was very close.
You're also going for it right now?
Yep, CK.
Looks good. Oh, perfect.
Nice. CK getting it.
That is incredibly difficult to perform.
And with that death, this race just got a lot closer.
Yep.
Yeah, and so Hardcore.
CK, Tibbs, and Jay almost in sync, and Hardcore just close. 15 seconds behind.
Yeah.
Oh, but missing the strat.
Unfortunate.
Hate to see it.
You really do hate to see it. It's really unfortunate. It's a very difficult strat. There's a very small room where you can land on and able to like jump and go back.
You really gotta use all the backwards momentum you have and spin at the perfect time to make it to the platform.
Exactly. It's
Hardcore getting it though.
Hardcore getting a second try. Nice job. But right here, we're hitting into Beach Bowl Comet. Oh boy, Beach Bowl Comet. You remember Beach Bowl 3 from like, what, 20 minutes ago? This is the same thing, but less. Because we start running the stone cyclones, the foes are faster.
Basically just
doesn't really
Fox
matter.
boxes and the thwomps are faster, but that's it. It doesn't make the trick any harder, so I think we have some time for donations here.
Yep.
Awesome. It looks like we've had multiple donation trains going on throughout all of this, by the way.
Love to see it.
We have $25 from Cappy Pappy, who says $1 per person on the train. I'll cover 24 of you other beautiful viewers. Choo choo. And we have $100 from Surreptitious Sneak, who says, here's 100 ones for anyone who may want to contribute to the $1 per chat member but can't for one reason or another. Keep up the great ones, everyone, and thank you for supporting such an amazing cause. And we have $111.11 from Wolfadex saying, hopping aboard the $1 train. Am I doing this right? I think you're doing a great job. And we have $11 from Words Here, who says, I can't give $1. Guess I'll have to round up to 11. You know, the math makes sense on that. I think that works out. Yeah, right?
That's what I was taught. All right.
Well, thank you, chat. Please keep those trains going.
Keep the donations rolling. We've already raised like an insane amount this run, but we're like halfway through. Let's raise double the amount what we raised in the first half. Like, why not? Let's do this thing. Great cause and some great speedruns going on right now. You just saw all 4 of these runners hit the Beach Bowl C-Skip, which is notoriously hard for, and kills a lot of runs. But yeah, we're in Beach Bowl, Ghostly 2 now, where you can get your guesses in again for the times that the runners will be getting in the race. Remember, don't guess times ending in 2, 4, 7, or 9. And yeah, a good time. Oh, go ahead.
Good times for this race is about a 39 seconds or a 40 seconds, maybe a 41 seconds as well, depending on how it goes.
Yep.
Yeah, basically, we just race this boo using pole stars and floating space meat. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Tibs actually in the lead now. When did this happen?
High Hive?
Oh, Jhay was still in the lead. What? Never mind. Good to see.
Yeah, Tibs is in the lead. But yeah, these runners, Ghostly 2, they're trying not to get hit by the meat things that are in the way. It's a pretty simple level. But yeah, oh, 1 second. I'm getting a phone call real quick. Hold on.
Alright, Jhay finishing off the race here. Looks like a good time actually. And Tibs as well, 40-11. If you guess it in the chat, maybe put a donation for it, alright? I think Jhay got a 39.65. DK with a 39.96, 93. And Hardcore just starting the race off right now. Coming up is a Ghostly Secret, another very fast star, and also very interesting star to look at, with a big skip that we call Keyless, which you're just about to see. Basically, we get to this one part of the level, and usually we have to wait throughout like an auto-scroller that brings us to the star, but instead of doing that, we do some high jumps and movements that we're just about to see.
Yep. This level is interesting because like the 2P movement is like a lot. It varies in difficulty between like what strats you do with keyless or 2P keyless, or no, keyless or like 1 key or 2 key. And the 1P version is incredibly difficult of it, and we're gonna be CK doing some crazy movement 1P, but the 2P movement is not to be denounced. Right here, you see Tibs doing these very tight long jumps, making it onto these small little platforms. And this second one's incredibly difficult, in my opinion. And yeah, getting it.
Tibs going for keyless now. Let's see it. That looks good.
Incredibly
as well.
Tibs.
Jay missing the 2B jump.
Oh, Jay
all
missing
the way
the
down.
Yeah, gonna have to
Jay
just
doing
take
the
that
1P
as well.
method. Looks good. Perfect. Wow. Yeah. So what they do there, we basically have these doors with the locks that would appear when you activate the auto scroller. But the hitboxes for those doors are actually still there even though you don't activate it, and they're invisible. So we basically jump on those door frames all the way to the star without using the auto scroller. And it's incredibly difficult what the runners just performed.
Yes, it certainly is. And yeah.
See one more time on hot.
My voice is dying. Yeah.
If you'd like a break, I can read donations.
After the stars would be a good time because it's a Grand Star cutscene.
Sounds good.
But yeah, we got Airship Armada. This is the second Bowser Jr. level, and what Tibs just did is he skipped half the level. You can just use this cannon to cut through the first half of the level by just shooting to this extra boat and using the pulsar to pull you in. And just like that, Tibs is about to be in the fight. And this fight is semi-similar to the Kamala fight we saw earlier. It uses green shells, but instead of hitting a giant purple witch thingy, we're hitting a giant floating ship thingy, controlled by a little tiny turtle thingy. But this is where the green shells can be very, very troll face. They can do a little bit of trolling. But let's see how it goes.
Gotta grab these green shells in the perfect spot and shoot the ship in the right way so you don't get screwed over by all the bullet builds and fireballs and magic Koopas flying around. If you don't get the strats that you're supposed to do, this fight can go off the rails so easily.
It very much can. Very much can.
But Jay and Tibs fight looking very good, and CK as well. I think Tibs pulling in the lead now, and CK also passing Jay now. We are basically in sync, but yeah, now we have the Grand Star. I think now there's some good time for donations.
Yep.
Awesome. We did get some love coming through for hardcore. We have $5 from Locking Key 24 who says, "Go hardcore, you got this." And we have $25 from Din Wiesel who says, "I'm something of a gamer myself. Hashtag Team Hardcore Gaming." And for everyone, we have $100 from Oyster who says, $25 for Team CK, $25 from Team Hardcore, $25 for Team J, $25 for Team Tibs. More Mario Galaxy!
Let's go!
Thank you, everyone. We also have a lot of people still donating about the cool things that are happening on screen. We have $25 from Adam who said 25 more for every Battle Rock out of bounds. And we have $500 from Wibs who says, that was $500 if a star get, right? I don't know, $500 per star? That sounds pretty great for charity in my book.
$500 per star, 4 runners? And really, 3 of them are using 2P, so what? That's 2 of them getting a star.
Yeah, it's basically 2 runners.
Do you have time for a few more, or you want to jump back into your commentary?
You can do a few more.
All right. We have $100 from Xander who says, here's $25 per death warp, smiley face. And we have $100 from Steinholtz who says, had to pitch in after that crazy out of bounds. Let's go, Jay. Thank you so much, everyone.
Well, if you were hyped for that first out of bounds, we're about to see it again.
Yep, we are not too long, and we have the second chance for all the runners. Just after this star, Hurry Scurry is pretty fast star, pretty simple. You basically just go onto this platform with these disappearing platforms and collect some nodes to spawn the star.
Yeah.
Pretty simple.
Very simple, very
Not
fast.
much can go wrong. Not much can go wrong.
I think I've seen
yeah,
people die
can.
before. Yeah, people have died here
I've seen it before.
But yeah, these runners are very close right now. CK and Jay are
Basically tied.
basically tied, and Tibs is what, 5 seconds ahead, 10 seconds ahead.
If even, yeah.
Yeah, this could go either way, and hardcore's not out of it either. This is Galaxy speedrunning. Anything can happen at any point at any time. Yeah.
Alright, I can maybe try to explain the Bedrock out of box a bit more in detail.
Yeah, let's try this. Let's try this
A
again.
bit more time. Yeah, so basically, we use a a trick called a mega triple jump to get a triple jump that gets a lot more height than just a normal triple jump would get. And we perform this mega triple jump by going neutral on the stick for a certain amount of frames on a specific frame before landing. And this is obviously very hard. And for this trick in specific, it needs to be frame perfect to get the right amount of height. Yeah, let's see it.
Let's see it from Tibs.
Going to attempt it now.
All right. If Tibs can get it, that could be huge.
That looks good.
Oh, okay.
Let's make it. Oh my god, yes!
Oh my god. Oh my god, let's go, Tibs! Holy crap, Tibs, what a legend. Okay, Jay and CK doing it right now.
Jay missing them.
CK missing it, and... Oh,
Jay
Jay
going for backup, I think.
They're both going for the backup.
No one.
Both of them missing it, that's unfortunate.
Though, we can look at Tibs. He's currently out of bounds.
Yeah. Tibbs recently just did the 100 Broob challenge to learn Broob. He didn't know Broob until like a month ago, where he like just learned it. And yeah, so him getting it during the race, I'm sure is very happy about that. Let's go, Tibbs. But hardcore can come back here. This is where it can hardcore.
This is the chance where hardcore can come back for sure.
Can make the big comeback. Let's see how this goes.
Not quite enough height.
Unfortunate.
Again, it is incredibly hard to hit this frame perfect neutral input on a moving platform. It's it's definitely the hardest trick in the run for sure, and it saves a lot of time. But Tibs getting it here, building more of a lead.
Yep. So anyway, we're heading to the bedroom now, and the bedroom, things start to ramp up in a lot of different ways. There's a lot of different gravity tricks, a lot of different tubey tricks, a lot of different crazy stars that we break in crazy ways, and we're starting with Freeze Flame. Freeze Flame is pretty fun. Most people say it's like, oh, I love Freeze Flame. A lot of people say it's their favorite galaxy. Speedrunning wise, no different than casually wise. And we're gonna be starting with Freeze Flame 1 here. And Freeze Flame 1 is a very interesting level because we're just gonna be climbing this mountain very quickly, as you'll see Tibs do in just a moment. First, we gotta catch this penguin. This penguin may have given you trouble as a kid, but you can just do a nice little spin long jump with Luigi while skating. Just whoop, with another one, and then Tibs having a little bit of trouble here, but getting it on the downward, not too bad. Maybe a second or two there. And as he heads into the actual mountain, the summit part of Freeze Flame, you're gonna be seeing a lot of cool stuff. So make sure keep your eyes peeled to the screen.
Yep, we're gonna use some ice momentum and ice speed to perform a triple jump up to the ledge. Going right to his Link Star, gets up right on top here.
Grabs the ice flower.
Ice flower.
Gonna be doing another triple jump here onto this little question block, and from this question block, gonna be doing a backflip or a long jump into the launch star, backflipping up off the water spout, and then doing a bunch of backflips into the Baron Brr fight.
That's incredibly tight and fast movement there.
Yep.
We just gotta backflip and shake to uncover Baron Blue basically from the ice aura that he has. Just hit him with a spin and finish off the fight. Basic rule of Nintendo boss fights, hit him 3 times. That's it.
Yep. But yeah, that's Freeze Flame 1. Freeze Flame 1, pretty fun, pretty enjoyable, pretty fast. We have time for a few donations.
Awesome. I'm going to do my best to do this one justice. It doesn't say it's from J. Jonah Jameson. It says it's from Wolf Icefang, but I don't know about this. We have $50, and they say, Luigi, good work on the destruction of Spider-Man. But any semblance of justice. Thank you so much for that donation. And we have $100 from Ness and Jess, who say, what wonderful prizes. Putting our donation to the blindfolded DACA fight. Love supporting GDQ every year and can't wait to see a new record raised. Let's do this thing. And that's a great shout out to one of our open incentives. For Final Fantasy 13, we have an incentive for a blindfolded DACA fight. We are currently at just over $26,000 out of the $80,000 that we need. So that is another great thing to be putting your donations towards. Just check those incentives as you make them. So thank you so much, everyone.
Yes, please get your money in for the donation. I believe it's 80K for that, and we still have a while to go.
We do have some time, but it's good to get these things done early because there's always more to donate for.
Like, nothing says Final Fantasy 13 like Super Mario Galaxy. So get your donations now. Let's get that incentive met now. Like right now, let's do this. But right in Freeze Frame 2, and this level is, has a lot of, it has one really cool gravity skip that we'll be seeing very shortly.
But yeah, many people have been looking forward to this trick, but actually, we're not going to see the lava one strat that we were looking for, but at least not on CK and Jay stream, but we will see it on CK stream in just a minute.
Yep, Tibs is just going for the basic long jump version. Doesn't lose that much to the super fast version that we'll be seeing in just a moment. But yeah, playing it safe. So nice shot from Tibs there, skipping that. And we can do a little bit of a mini sequence break here, just by long jumping and hitting these pillars from here. But, if you take a look at CK's side now, he's going to be doing something fairly cool. He's going to be grabbing the slice room, which might look counterintuitive, but he's going to slam himself into this lava wall, get a ton of momentum by doing a double bounce, bouncing again off the lava, falling down to here, and then landing right where you go. And that saves time over the other version.
Not a lot, but a few frames, probably.
Yes, it's not a lot, but it looks cooler, so I like that one better.
Especially with the implementation of 2P movement, the lava one strat barely saves any time.
Yeah.
That's why Jay and Tibs opted to go for the safer and more easy strat.
Yeah.
But it looks cooler, that's for sure.
It definitely looks cooler. And yeah, hardcore going for it right now. I believe he's going to do the lava bounce as well. Yep.
Looks like it. Grabbing the power-up shroom.
So yeah, the way lava whirls work in this game, it gives you a ton of horizontal momentum. You can use that to chain boosts of lava to continuously gain speed, and cross this enormous gap. So nice job, lava bonus gun.
Hit a lava wall where you get vertical momentum and a lot of it. So hardcore and CK try to aim for a specific polygon, which is considered as a lava wall there. Gave them a lot of speed.
Also, and being noted that Final Fantasy, the clouds from Final Fantasy, and we have MrCloudKirby in the top left. So I just wanted to point that out real quick.
It's a sign.
It is a sign.
It's like they're the same game. Wow.
They're the same exact game. But yeah, we're in Gusty Garden, and the way Gusty Garden works is that we're going to be using these dandelion thingies to be skipping some planets in the cycle, going over some stuff, and then using 2P or some triple jump to skip some gravity. And,
also nice fast catch of the rabbit. Nice.
From Tibs, yep. Doing just that long jump, hitting the rabbit right there. And yeah, super clean there. Using 2P Jay using 2P there to the piranha, being able to do a quick kill there. CK not able to do that, so he's just gonna have to lure the piranha down. And yeah, lose a bit of time, not too much. But yeah, this long jump is actually pretty precise because you have to position yourself so the bunny goes in the right place. So nice job to Tibs hitting it. Jay also hitting it. And CK about to head for it.
Nico's setup also looks good. Perfect.
Nice. Oh, hold on. Hello, is this Super Mario Galaxy 1 90% Luigi Racer Tibs 1?
Hello, sorry I missed your call.
Hello, Tibs. How are you feeling about the run so far?
I don't know. I messed up a lot in Gateway, so I feel like I'm doing pretty bad. Oh god. And I kind of just messed up with Precinct 3.
All right. Well, I just want to let you know that we're all rooting for you. Congrats on hitting Broob.
Thank you.
You're a legend. But yeah, I'm going to hang up now and let you focus on Freestyle 3, okay?
Okay.
All right, bye, Tibs.
Bye.
ladies and gentlemen, Tibs won.
Tibs in the live commentary.
Tibs with the live commentary, phoning in.
Normally I'd offer to read donations, but I'm laughing too hard. You can't talk to me for another few minutes.
All right, well, hey, we're in Free Play. There's a lot to describe here. CK just did this, like, you can just long jump around this planet, this first planet, do the donut thing, and land right there. Tibs, you just, there's a lot to explain. That was a bad time for me to call me Tibs, come on. But you can really just cheese the first half of this level by just long jumping over that wall, or not long jumping, wall jumping, or triple jumping over the wall, grabbing the fire flower, backflipping, wall jumping back over the wall, and able to grab it and not have to go all the way around, lower the gate, and yeah. Jay getting the spin bunk there. Ooh, and the ledge climb. But yeah, right now, Tibs in the final section of Free Zone 3. You're just skating. This area can be a little sketchy. And yeah, if you hold...
He's going for the one ice flower thread.
Is he?
Like
yeah, he got it. Nice.
That's actually very tight timing-wise.
Mm-hmm,
I didn't see if Tibs grabbed...
I think he might have. I'm not entirely sure. But this section can be a little finicky due to the gravity switches. And when the gravity switches, you have to be sure you're holding neutral. Because if you're not holding neutral, there's a chance Luigi just goes in the other direction and there's no stopping him. And if he goes backwards, you're probably gonna fall off the edge. Because you're not able to shake in the ice flower, you can't wall jump shake back onto it. But yeah. But pretty clean from Jay and CK. And Tibs is heading into Gusty Garden 2, where, Gusty Garden 2. We have to explain something about Gusty Garden 2. It is a
pretty interesting level.
Especially in the Galaxy speedrunning community.
Yeah, for sure. So basically we have this one planet with a pretty interesting shape, I would say. I think it's supposed to be a question mark.
Yep. And
there's 3 modes going around that planet that we all have to ground pound out of the ground and then kill the shake. So we specifically set up the camera in a way that the molds move in specific spots, so we can kill them at the same time. I think Jay's gonna go for that strat. Tibs going for a different strat here.
Yeah, just going for his own setup. You're able to freeze them with 2P, but the way enemies work in this game is that if they're not on screen, they don't exist. So they just deload. So you have to bring something on screen for it to load, and we'll see more examples of that later on. What? Okay, never mind. But so that planet, what we call them mole cycles. They're not really cycles, but we call them that because shout out to Toogs, named them that. Toogs is the top runner of that, and we like to make fun of them. But shout out to Toogs. Go follow him. TOOGSX. Go follow Toogs. Toogs is a legend. But yeah, right now, Tibs, you can actually. Fun fact about the apple planet that Tibs was just on. You can actually make it from the first apple to the second apple and then to the launch star if there was an invisible wall there. It's the one place there's an invisible wall. And Tibs is heading up to the Barack Obama fight. Yes, this is Barack Obama, believe it or not. You can tell it's Barack Obama because he is wearing a hat. Shout out to Latchers for doing that, but for naming I forget his actual name. I can't even remember. What is his actual name, Silo? Major Burroughs. It's Major Burroughs. It's Major Burroughs. Okay. But
I forgot the name as well. No. It's something.
Yes, and then so now.
Big mole. That's
now in Tibs is now fighting horny Barack Obama, because he is red and chasing after you. Yeah, Latchers is the one who named that. Shout out to Latchers, who Twitch TV is LACHURS. Go follow Latchers. Latchers is one of the funniest people alive and very prominent member of the Galaxy community. But yeah, clean fights on all their rounds. This strat there's the shoot star, but I'm ground pound them a bunch of the time. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the AGDQ 2022 online cringe compilation later on this week.
All right, Rob.
I'm recovered enough to do donations now if you'd like more of those.
Yes, please.
Awesome. All right, I'm going to try to speedrun donations again, but people who are donating are getting more creative and trying to trip me up, so we'll see how this goes. We have $5 from Anonymous, no comment, but thank you very much. We have $50 from Mr. Shadow Ant, who says, yes, comment, thank you very much. We have $1,000 from Anonymous, no comment, but thank you very much. We have $5 from Anonymous with a comment that says, Anonymous with a $5 donation that says, no comment, but thank you very much. We have $5 from TC, no comment, but thank you very much. $50 from CT, no comment, but thank you very much. $250 from Anonymous with a comment that says, no comment, but thank you very much. Also, no comment, but thank you very much. We have $25 from 3 Ducks, who says, no comment, but thank you very much. We have $50 from Anonymous, who says, no comment, but thank you very much. And that's in like wavy squiggles, so it's really cute. We have $5 from GDF, who says, no comment, but thanks a whole bunch. That part's in all caps. We have $50 from Anonymous, no comment, but thank you very much. $100 from Anonymous, no comment, but thank you very much. And $25 from Anonymous, no comment, but thank you very much. Whew.
That was another great donation speed run.
Yeah.
Has been a world record.
Thank you.
Very fast. Right now we're in Freestyle Mass, which is honestly one of the coolest levels just to watch from a platforming perspective. Basically what we're going to be doing is just, you thought the Freestyle 1 tower climb was fast? Or not tower climb, mountain climb was fast? Watch Tibs here for a moment, because he's going to be doing something pretty crazy. So you know how you're supposed to go around this mountain and then do some other stuff? Yeah, we're just going to do a triple jump here. Ooh, or a backflip. And then, yeah, just do a couple 2B jumps, backflip wall jumps, and we can very quickly make it up to the top of this mountain and where the secret star is. So yeah, really clean from Tibs there.
Yep, all of a sudden we are all the way up at the star. See it again from Jhay here. This is some quite satisfying movement to look at.
Very much so.
Very clean.
Very, very
well done by Jhay. DK also going for it right now.
Yeah, this is 1P movement. So
amazing.
Less 2B jumps, but more of just like shaking platforming, the classic Galaxy platforming that you're probably all used to. But yeah, nice job to all of them. And we're heading to Freestyle Comet, very similar to Freestyle 3, aside from the fact that we're racing Cosmic Mario, and it's like a little shorter. I don't know, but it's pretty cool. And yeah, it's just more of the skating movie, so I think it would be another good time for donations.
Awesome. We have a cute $5 donation from No Warp Zones, who says, 4-way Super Mario Galaxy race? We're all winners here. Hashtag HC Tibs Mr. CKJ. Thank
Nice.
you for that one. And we have $25 from Cheese James, who says, super hyped to see Galaxy showcased. Super hyped to see Galaxy showcased again. So many optimizations since the last time. Jay, get that dub. Hashtag Team Wales. And we have $10 from Podsdirk, who says, hey GDQ, first time donator after watching for my 6th year. I'm really happy to see SMG be shown in GDQ again properly after being introduced to it long ago, and seeing those runners bring this game to new heights has been breathtaking to watch. Good luck to all the runners and have a great event. Also, yes Jay, Wales is still on the line. Thank you so much.
Shouts Pods. Yeah. And yeah, Cheese James and Pods, both of them are members of the community. Yeah, shouts to the entire Galaxy community. If you're interested in learning this game or Galaxy 2, please join the Discord. You can find it on really anywhere. Go to speedrun.com and you'll see the links there. We're all super friendly, super supportive, super cool, super helpful. And if you're interested in this game, please join the Discord. It is yeah, well, we'll get you started. You can play in the Switch version, you can play in the Wii U version, you can play in any language you want. You can do, I highly recommend it. But yeah, shout out to the entire Galaxy community, everyone who's donated so far, who I know some of you have donated that haven't been read yet. They've literally been texting me, being like, yeah, but shout outs to everyone. I'll try to do rapid fire shout outs at the end at some point. But yeah, right now we're in Gusty Garden 3. This is another cool level. There's a really cool skip you're gonna see at the end here. But right now, this first section is just grabbing star bits, grabbing these star chips, and you can do a little bit of cool gravity skips there. Just making sure you're lined up to grab these star chips. But right here, Sally, would you like to explain this ending movement?
Oh yeah, for sure. So Tibs is going to the end part of Gusty Garden 3 now. and usually we have to spin all these arrows around to change the gravity and move around different planets to get to the star. But instead of doing that, we can do a tight long jump and also a 2P jump to get right to the star. Okay, Tibs actually doing a different
Tibs is doing the safer method.
Yeah, Tibs is doing the safer method.
This loses
around 2 seconds maybe.
Yeah, it's
not doable.
A lot safer and a lot easier. But if you pay attention to Jay's stream right here, you're going to be seeing something kind of crazy. And oh my god, that was a last turn 2P jump. He barely made that. That was really close.
If that long jump is very tight, the camera moves mid long jump, so you have to adjust your angle in the right way to actually reach the wall. It's very precise and saves just a few seconds. You're gonna see CK and Hardcore perform the same movement. Hardcore missing a star chip here. Not a big deal. Just
not too bad. Just climb it, back it up. Yep. So CK is gonna be doing the 1P variant.
Yeah.
Which is you go all the way up here doing the box jumps and then long jumping, doing this gravity switch.
That looks good. That is
super clean.
As far as I know, that's even more difficult than the one that Jay did.
Yeah, because the gravity is so
also
wonky.
A bit faster.
I think it's a bit faster as well. It's a lot more wonky though. Hardcore doing the same thing.
Also going for it, missing the long jump. Yep, having to do backup.
Okay, just doing the backup strat.
But also getting it. Well done.
But yeah, nice job. All right, but definitely better than taking a death there. Don't want to die. So we're back in the Major Burrows fight. I'm not gonna make the same joke as before because that went over poorly in the chat room. Basically, but now this is the Daredevil fight. Basically, just don't get hit. And I now can actually properly explain the fight. You ground pound to get him out of the hole, and then you shoot him with star bits to slow him down. And once you slow him down, you obviously because it's gonna be easier to catch. It's gonna be faster to catch.
But otherwise, I think it's a good time for donations now.
Yep.
Awesome. We have $70 from BagCube who says, had to donate during Gusty Garden. Here's $70 for every star in the Any Percent run. Loving this amazing race? Good luck to the runners. I'm sorry I missed it during Gusty Garden, but hopefully this level works for you too.
This is still Gusty Garden.
Oh yes, okay, didn't miss it, let's go. We also have a $2,479 donation from Madel's Burger who says, all the numbers that got kicked off of the last digit of the race timer decided to get together and make a donation. That is impressive. Thank you so much for that one. I think that was on the Manta Ray race, right? Those were all the numbers that you couldn't use?
Yes,
impressively done. We also have $50 from Adam who says, paying up for those out of bounds. And we have $100 from Addie Twintone who says, blindfolded DACA fight? Yes, please. And we're making some progress on that, but it's an $80,000 target. You good?
Sorry, Hardcore just died in the Major Burrows fight in the last fight.
Oh no!
Unfortunate.
It's okay, Hardcore. You can come back. I believe in you.
Sorry, keep going.
You're good. This race is epic and intense. I'm so excited that I get to watch this.
It's super close.
Right. The blindfolded DACA fight requires $80,000 to unlock, and we are still only at $26,000, so we've got somewhere to go there. I also want to call out how close the Pumpkin Jack costume choice incentive is right now. Skeleton is at $1,458. Buzzard is at $1,446. Now again, each of our runners picked a different one of these costumes before the run. Hardcore Gaming is rooting for Buzzard, Jay is rooting for Skeleton, MrCloudKirby is rooting for Detective, and Tibs is rooting for Lumberjack. So please, take a look at that race. It is so incredibly close. Any costumes game right now.
Yeah.
So we just have the simple star basically. We did Gusty Garden Secret. Basically have to collect all these question mark coins along the wind streams, and then use the star that spawns from those question mark coins and kill a golden jump to get the star. Pretty simple. But now coming up on Tibs' screen, we
got Honey Climb.
Pretty interesting star.
Yeah.
The B power up and a specific glitch that Rox can explain to you.
Alright, so we're gonna be doing this glitch. It doesn't really have a name. I think we call it like the value fly high trick. I don't know. But basically, to explain this trick is that you have the B power up, right? If you hold directly up on the nunchuck, then hold neutral, then jump off, and then shake immediately after, you're gonna get a ton of height, as we're gonna see Tibs and Jay do right here. And yep, woo, all the way up to the launch star. Jay, same thing. Woo! All the way up into the launch star. Oh,
quite
barely
making
missing it. Not as much of a woo for him. But this, unfortunately, we can't do the Valor trick here because this launch star is horizontal. But yeah, we're gonna see it again off in this last planet, where we're gonna be seeing something called bug boost. You can get like a bigger boost off of the bug. You'll see it. It's pretty cool. But woo! Tibs going high. Here's the bug boost. Oh, yep. Woo! Right. Oh, barely make it onto that platform.
Yeah,
Then
with
woo!
the coins. Damn.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that before.
That's a new one. And right into the star. That was really clean from Tibs. Nice job. This level can be very, very frustrating because like I think Jay is specifically notorious for having like insane runs, just like lose like 17 seconds in honey climb for no reason. Besides like
sometimes the fast fly just doesn't work like you want to, and
it's very
you lose a lot of
much
time to it because if you mess it up once, it's very hard to back up.
Yeah. So you get the last planet. Woo! CK going up. I'm gonna
doing
stop
the bug boost again as well.
Yep. Woo! This is fun now. Oh, barely doesn't make it up. That's fine. Just land here. And then just another woo to get back up. But yeah, we're heading into Bowser 2. And in Bowser 2, there's a lot of really cool skips. So this is one you definitely do not want to miss. I don't know if Tibs is gonna go for it, but I know Jay is. I'm pretty sure the rest of the runners are going to go for it. It's called a Nami clip, and it's something that Silo can describe. Isn't that right, Silo?
Oh yeah, for sure. So in Bowser 2 we have, first of all, we have a bunch of very precise moves that is very difficult to perform. You can see Tibs using a Goomba bounce there, Jay long jumping around the gravity fields, and it's actually quite hard to do this optimally. But yeah, Drops talking of Nami clip. So we can do a small skip that saves around 3 seconds.
Oh, Tibs. All right, Tibs can't go for it now, but yeah, it's based on the platforms.
That saves around 3 seconds, where we position Luigi in a specific spot to be in bounds and not die to a death barrier and still make it into the
Jay didn't go for it.
Yeah, into the next area. It's pretty hard to explain, and Jay didn't go for it, so
Jay's
it doesn't make sense at all what I'm talking about.
The other runners are going for it. Right here, Tibs.
But we're doing class skip right now?
Yep. You just hold up right and shake, and yeah. You can skip that 20-second auto-scroller. It saves a lot more than it seems because of how slow that moves. You just saw Tibs and then and Jay's coming up to it right now. You can skip these like breaking the Luma by just backflipping, tuba jumping, making it onto the next platform. Jay's doing this really long one, barely able to wall jump off the bottom of that box, and making it to the next fight. And Sal, would you like to explain this fight? Because this one's a little different than the first one.
Yes. So in this fight, Bowser has a new move. I think we call it like Shadow Punch or something. So first, we want to cancel the phase where Bowser shoots fireballs, and then we can use spins to counter those shadow punches. And we do that by doing a spin and jumping immediately afterwards, and then doing another spin midair, which we call like a spin cancel jump into a spin. Cancel 2. And Jay's performing it right there. And in phase 3, we actually have 3 shadow punches that we have to counter. So we do a spin cancel jump into a spin, into a weak spin, and doing all those inputs in quite a short amount of time that the runners have is actually very difficult.
For sure.
Looks like Tibs got it, and Jay as well.
Tibs and Jay and CK are incredibly close. Hardcore doing Nami skip
close race.
And getting it.
Oh yeah, Hardcore getting it though.
Yeah, Hardcore got Nami clip there. Just kind of clipped the wall.
Maybe
pretty epic.
It made a bit of sense now what I talked about.
Yes. Yeah, so I'm saving a little bit of time over the other runners there. He unfortunately had a little bit of a mess up in the beginning of this level, but nothing too crazy. Yeah, still anyone's race for sure.
Yep. Jay and Tibs now both grabbing the Grand Star. DK in the fight. And Hardcore about to enter the fight now. So all on the same level, all at the end of Bowser 2. So still anything can happen. But now with the Grand Star animation, I think we have some time for 2 or 3 donations.
Probably a little more than that, but yeah, go ahead.
I'll do my best. We have a lot of people trying to see if we can hit $500,000 today. We have $100 from Theo Lyons, who says, can we actually hit 500K on Monday? I'm all aboard this donation train. We have $25 from Anonymous, who says, donation train hype. We have $100 from Skills, who says, $500,000 on day 2, let's go. And we have $5 from Shy, who says, $5 donation train for 500K. Let's go. Let's do it, chat. Let's make it happen.
Let's do it. You probably get a few more times while we walk all the way up to engine room.
Awesome. We have a $1,000 donation from Haruki, who says, this past year I was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer that doesn't show symptoms until late stages. I want to use this donation message to urge everyone to schedule regular cancer screenings, even if you're young and healthy. We all know that early detection saves lives, and nobody deserves to be blindsided by this terrible disease. Thanks to everyone involved in this amazing marathon. And Haruki, thanks to you. Good luck with your fight against cancer. And thank you to everyone for donating. That's why we're here. We're raising money for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. This is such a good cause. Thank you to everyone who has contributed even a single dollar. Your donation is making a difference.
Very true. Very true. Real quick, what you saw... what you saw Tibs and Jhay do, and CK's gonna do right now, he's gonna do this thing where he just backflips, does this double Luma bounce off these 2 Lumas. It looks sick. He goes super fast. It's super satisfying to do. It's one of my favorite.
1 second.
Yeah, but it's one of my favorite minor things to do. It's really fun. But we're in one of the most difficult levels of the run, one of the biggest late game run, because this is Gold Leaf 1, and all of these runners are gonna be going for something called clockwise. And yeah, this is the start of engine room. The final dome we're going to be heading into. Tibs having trouble getting the star chip. But coming up is the clockwise trick, which differentiated from counterclockwise, is this diagonal wall jump coming up here. And this is incredibly difficult. Tibs, all right, that was smart to abort that. And getting it. Nice job, Tibs. Jhay going for it. Jhay, this is notoriously one of his worst tricks. But he gets it with a ledge grab. Nice job. CK's gonna be doing the 1P variant of it, which is a lot more difficult. That 2P jump is incredibly helpful. But real quick, Tibs gonna be doing something with this bunny. He's gonna position himself just right. Or never mind, he's not. He's just gonna shoot it. But all right. Oh my God, there's a lot going on. CK getting the double wall jump. Let's go, CK. That double wall jump is so difficult. Jhay tried to do something where he shoots the bunny into Luigi, which is possible to do. Unfortunately, not getting it, but whatever. Still losing only a second. Nailing it there. So really clean Gold Leaf 1 from both Tibs and Jhay, as well as CK was able to get this bunny fight. And yeah.
Yeah, now we are into Gold Leaf 2. Also a very difficult star with a lot of tight movement. And also including the crumb jump that Tib was talking about earlier in the interview.
Yeah.
Which is also a very cool strat to look at right at the end of Gold Leaf 2.
Yes, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this trick was found by Music Matt 7, shouts to Matt. Recently just got 219, becoming the 6th person to ever break the sub 220 barrier in this category. Huge shouts to Music Matt 7, everyone go follow him, he's amazing. But yeah,
so I think it was actually found by the TASA community first. It was used.
I think that was
on TAS, the Gold Leaf 2 TAS.
Crumb jump or stomp jump?
The setup that is used for RTA is found by Matt.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Okay. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing this skip that you just saw Tibs do. You can just jump out this wall. You don't have to go all the way around. Also, Hardcore having a very clean clockwise.
Tibs now. Just jumping over to the next platform. Usually we have to lure a bunch of cutter cracks around this
maze.
But we don't want to do that. That's super slow.
Yep, and Tib
jump off to a 2P mid-air jump and get into the launch star.
Yep, and here we go. Time
coming
for
up from jump. Let's see.
Let's go, Tibs. Basically. Oh, he gets it. That was super clean.
Nice.
Basically, the goal there, you have to wall jump off the middle of that flower thing. And Tibs and Jhay are neck and neck. Oh my God, this is crazy. Oh, so CK has to do
Tibs using a bit of a slower setup there, and Jhay doing a setup where you backflip right off the landing of the previous launch star.
Yep.
So gaining a bit of time there. It's very
CK
close now between Jhay and Tibs.
That is a 2P only strat, however. As you saw, CK had a treble jump up to the second platform instead of just doing a 2P jump. We're gonna have to see something similar from CK where he's gonna actually have to grab this bee mushroom. But from there is gonna be just flying right to the end by just running down and holding down. And he gets it, nice. In the 1P variant.
Only threats.
Yep, but right now we're going to leaf through. This is one of the most intense movement heavy levels in the game. Right now you're going to see Tibs doing a side flip 2B jump. Oh, he missed the long jump out of the tree though. Jhay attempt, long jump, again the 2B jump right onto the tree right there. This is called tree skip. Basically we skip going around the whole entire thing. And then we're going to be doing another bunch of 2B jumps and other jumps and just regular wall jumps on this thing to climb up. And then at the end you have to climb this vine. You can do an instant shake off of this vine to hold left and land on this fence. You can long jump from the fence, land onto the boss's head, skip the cutscene over the boss, and you can just start wailing on the boss. Both Jhay and Tibs nailing it, just having to just long jump into the boss. And yeah, let's go leaf 3.
Basically shake onto the railing and skip activating the boss entirely and watching a cutscene that goes with it. So afterwards we can just kill the boss and it can't even react, doesn't move at all, so it makes the fight super easy and super fast.
Yeah, I believe Jhay pulled ahead with that. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is like they're
like a 2-second lead now.
Second apart. Holy crap. CK doing the 1P wall climb. Oh, unfortunately not able to make it up there. The 1P wall climb is incredibly difficult. You have to do the super precise wall jump up there, and then another one up here before you actually can make it up.
Getting
it. B. But now we got a little break. No, we don't. It's short time 1. What am I saying?
Totem 1's pretty intense stars.
Totem 1's on a break. CK not landing on the ledge, but that's fine. Still getting the cutscene skip, which is good because the cutscene skip saves a decent amount of time. But Totem 1 is another high-paced, incredibly in crazy level. This is one of the coolest skips in the run up there. It's not the most difficult, but it's one of the coolest to be, especially if you're familiar with this game casually. So just wait to the end of this level.
Yep, something we haven't talked about yet is what we see now. Tibs actually going to the left side of the train and Jhay went to the right side, and that's because Tibs got a frame-perfect jump out of the level. Every time, with some exceptions, when we enter a star, we can jump on the first frame when we land and basically cancel the landing animation completely, which can save usually just under a second, but in a case like this where we can catch a faster cycle, save around 2 seconds.
Yep. So yeah, Tibs did take the lead for a slight chance there. For a slight little bit there, but then Jhay took it back by just cleaner movement. Right here, we're gonna be skipping the spring mushroom entirely. You might be familiar with the spring mushroom and all of its beauty. One may call that. But yeah, we're gonna be skipping that just by the use of 2B jumps, triple jumps, wall jumps, all sorts of jumps. And yeah. But
now
right here,
now coming up to the skip that Rox was talking about.
This is armpit skip.
This the armpit skip.
So you see Bowser, this is supposed to be Bowser, by the way. This is Mecha Bowser. We're gonna skip him. So Jay's currently long jumping, gonna be heading onto the feet of the Bowser. It looks pretty normal so far. But what is he doing? He's long jumping past the peg. He's doing the wall jump there. He's doing another wall jump. He's wall jumping up the side of the arm. He's wall jumping up the armpit of the Mecha Bowser. And I thought he failed that for a second. But nope, he made it, climbing up, doing wall jumps, doing some 2P jumps, making it all the way up, and that was incredibly clean from Jhay. Tibs, same thing, also incredibly clean, making his way downtown, walking fast.
Well done by both runners there.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's still a super
it's so
intense
close
race between Jhay and Tibs here, and CK and Hasgo not far behind either. But anyone's race here.
Still, surely anyone's race, especially with a couple of levels coming up. With a very large degree of variance of what can happen and what, and other things that can happen. But yeah, CK headed into armpit skip right now. Let's see how he fares. You have to get onto the Mecha Bowser in order to do armpit skip. That is pretty important. But
setup looks good.
Yep, and
yes.
Yeah, there we go. Clean. Super clean for CK.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I guess looking at hardcore stream real quick, and you'll see something interesting. And we've kind of overlooked this throughout the entirety of the run. But when you see he lands, you're gonna see him go into first person mode for a split second. That was a bad example. He doesn't do it there.
Yeah, it doesn't happen there. Yeah.
But I'll explain it next launch star. Okay. I need to do it. Okay. We're gonna remind ourselves. But first off, we got Honey Hive Gold Leaf Comet. This is very similar to the Gold Leaf 3, where we're gonna be doing tree skip again. And yeah, let's see how it goes. And Jay hits it first try. Nice.
Getting it.
Tibs.
Getting it as well.
You're doing it as well. Yeah, nice shot to both of them. But yeah, Gold Leaf Comet. That's a stressful one out of the way. If you fail it once, the camera gets super wonky, and it can be a little, you know, interesting for sure.
Yep. So getting that streak first try is pretty important. There's obviously a backup, but usually that's more annoying than actually doing the strat.
But next up, we got Seaside 1. This is the breather level. This is the one, you know, it's like kind of an all-scroller. We can't skip this one because we have to follow the fish around, go through the ring. So now would be an amazing time for donations. So Char, take it away.
Awesome. I'm going to try to not breathe while I read these, but I don't know. Chat's throwing boss levels at me now with some of these, so wish me luck.
Good luck.
We have $5 from Everything's a Maradin, who says no $5 but thank you very comment. We have $250 from no comment but thank you very much, all one word, who says no comment but thank you very much. We have $5 from no comment but thank you very much with spaces in it this time, who says no comment but thank you very much. We have $15 from no comment but thank you very much, also with spaces, who says anonymous. We have $15 from anonymous, who says no comment but thank you very much with lots of question marks. And we have $25 from Demon Fire, who says shoutouts to the donation with the screaming, shoutouts to the marble with the screaming man inside, reference inside. Thank you everyone for continuing to generously donate to this amazing cause. Do I have time for more?
Oh, keep going. We're just
like 1.5 minutes.
The gameplay here isn't incredibly exciting, so you can keep going.
All good. We have lots of people supporting this push to get to $500,000 today. We have $5 from Daniel, who says $5 train for 500K, smiley face. We have $20 from Tasha Gold, who says let's get that 500K. We have $100 from Plato2876, who says here's to the $500,000 train, choo choo. And we have $5 from DTA Conman, who says $5 train hype. We also have $25 from Fragile Puppy, who says here's $25 towards 500K. If we all band together, we can get to $500,000 by night 2. Let's go, chat, and all the viewers at home.
Absolutely. You can do a couple more, I think.
All right. We have $100 from Unreal, who says $100 for the best soundtrack with a free game, aka Super Mario Galaxy. And we have $10 from Lucretia, who says, I'm going for Tibs. Go Tibs. Rox is popping off on commentary too.
Oh, thank you.
And they're absolutely right. The commentary for this run has been fantastic. I think you're outspeeding me during some of these play-by-plays. It's been super fun to listen to.
I appreciate that immensely. And also shouts to Silo for helping me out, because Silo is actually another top runner of this game. I run Galaxy 2. I just, you know, watch this game a lot, and I've been in the community for a very long time now.
I'm basically here for most of the knowledge.
Sal's the knowledge guy. I'm the hype man, funny guy. But yeah. Yeah.
All right, coming up.
Toy Time 2. You can explain this, Silo.
We now have Toy Time 2, where we have to collect star chips to get to the 2D Mario planet. And there has been actually a strat discovered here using 2P, which is 2P only also. At least it only is really RTA viable with 2P. Where usually we have to screw in the screw that we can see on the screen right now, on the tip screen. Get one of those star chips. But using Veda 2P jumps, we can skip that and grab it without doing that and watching that cutscene. So we don't do it. So yeah, we're just gonna grab these crystals, and now we're gonna do a backflip spin, get momentum off this
super clean
robot neck, and do a 2P jump into the chip. Very clean.
And get into the launch star. So right now, what Jay's gonna do once he lands on this planet is go into first-person mode for a split second. And right here, boom, you saw the camera flicker? That's called a camera cancel. We do that on like 99% of launch star landings because it gets rid of the landing animation. So what that does is it just speeds it up the game like immensely. So like even like casual playing, it's super easy. Just go first person mode and then back out of it by hitting up and down on the D-pad. As soon as you land, you'll like notice the game speed up so much faster. And everyone's like Galaxy is so slow.
One of the key elements of SMT speedrunning, and we haven't talked about it until now. Yeah,
it's something that like if you don't know what's going on, like it's super easy to like glance over, like to like gleam over it. But like once you've been doing it for so long, it's just absolutely second nature. Like, yeah, honestly, it's probably would be harder for me to not camera cancel than actually camera cancel.
Alright, now also a pretty interesting stuff coming out with Jay's screen. So,
oh boy.
As you can see, Jay just separated the 1P and 2P Wiimote with his Valkyrie straps. And the reason for that is because we basically do a race with 4 penguins in Seaslide 2 and have to traverse the whole planet, which is basically all water. And the fastest way of moving in water is by shaking a lot. So we have to shake the Wiimote for around 1 minute. And
no, get your guesses in. Get your guesses in. This is the last race level. So get your guesses in. A good time. Oh god, a good time is there's a lot of good times.
It can vary from like 43 seconds to a minute.
Yeah.
Depending on how well it goes.
Yeah, so good guess.
And also stretch
45, 46.
Also stretch going on surface swimming.
Oh yeah.
Surface. The surface of the water at a specific angle while shaking. Luigi gets in a weird state where he's underwater and in the air at the same time, and when we then shake every single frame and we buffer a frame after every shake, we basically go really fast on the surface of the water. You can see it again on Jay's screen.
Right here, getting it. It's a 13 frame window to get into the surface spin straight, but you have to always be shaking. If you drop a spin once, you lose a surface swim. And look how fast he's going. He's zooming like a zoomer. Yeah, 44.3. That's a really good time. And Tibs is going well. Yep. Again, oh, he drops the spin instantly. That's unfortunate. But gets it back pretty quickly. He's going. He's zooming. He's speeding. He's driving into speeding. Into swimming. Into going. And 49.
I
a little unfortunate.
Say it.
I wasn't going to say it.
Okay, good. I didn't see the time on Tibs.
Yeah, it was like a mid 49. Yeah, CK going now.
Honestly,
you can see he got instant surface
swim.
Yeah, anything under 50 seconds here is like really good. But yeah, so we can't surface swim here because it's like a cave, and you know it's hard to swim when there's a roof to the water. But so we just shake like mad. This is the workout of the Galaxy run.
Surface swimming is only possible when there's a straight water surface and it isn't curved or anything.
Yep. But we're not done yet. It's Seaslide Comet. We gotta do more of that, but instead of against penguins, we go against ourselves in a race of epic proportions. And this is a really good race from CK. Low 44.
Like
yeah, 44.28.
Seconds, that is really good.
That's really good.
It does not get much better than that.
It really does not. Let's see what time Hardcore gets here. It looks like he's gonna die, but we get this air bubble. Yeah, let's see how the Comet goes for Jay. This race is a lot shorter, and if you miss a surface run like once or twice, you might lose this race. This is actually a very difficult race if you're going through that. And Jay is having a little bit of trouble, able to get it though, so he should be fine. But yeah, Hardcore gets a 47 there, not too bad on the race. And yeah, and Jay you can just bonk your head in the wall jump, and it saves a little bit of time than going around the casual way. And Tibs getting a really good surface swim there for the Comet. Start surface swimming. You're gonna be swimming on the surface. This is going. You go so fast. It's insane. That's such a cool skip.
It's incredible how much time it actually saves.
It's really cool. Like it's faster than just long jumping or like moving. Like we want to surface swim rather than like move on the ground, and you usually never see that. It's one of the. It's definitely one of the coolest things about Galaxy Speedrun is the surface swimming. But coming up now, we got Toy Time Secret. This level, you can do 50 star bits, feed a hungry Luma, and go into this little secret section that has a history of being notoriously incredibly jank. So yeah, so we saw Toxbox as a beach bowl, right? And they didn't give us too much of a problem there because they're kind of out of the way, but they're very in the way here. And so we have to be careful not to go inside their hitboxes. And their hitboxes are not exactly where they seem to be, is one way to put it. They can throw you places because they give you a ton of momentum. They could, like, what else can they do? They can kill you if you just by touching them. You have to be really careful around here. And there's also an incredibly low chance that one of the runners can soft lock here. I highly doubt it's going to happen because it's happened to like 2 people ever. And none of them are on screen.
The end of this section, there's a few of these moving platforms and spikes, and if you get hit by those spikes in a specific way, so you just get like soft lock in a like stunning state, and it's incredibly unlikely to happen. But
yeah, but it's just something.
Hopefully, we're gonna see it here.
Yep. And Jay doing this really precise movement around the little red spiky thingies, to narrowly hit the sides of the thing without hitting the spikes. And that's incredibly precise because you do not have a lot of room at all.
Getting hit
but
there,
yeah,
but
super clean.
Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, Tibs getting hit there.
Oh, that looks scary.
That was very scary. Oh my god.
Don't do that, Tibs.
Yeah, don't scare us.
And also, we saw the use of the 2 cursor there, holding the platforms in place to make the cycles easy.
Yep, but we're not done with that yet, because right now, Toy Time Comment. This is the same thing, but faster. The tox boxes are a lot faster.
Yeah, I think it's some good stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
Awesome, because we just got a $5,000 donation from Gwoon. No comment, but thank you very much for that one. Really appreciate it. We also have $5 from Zan Damascus, who says, not anonymous, with a comment. Thank you very much, commentators and host. And we have $5 from EBDO3, who says, when is the host speedrunning donations getting added to the schedule? Well, if it is, it's definitely a co-op run. I can only read the things that all of you send in, so thank you for sending in so many amazing donations. It's always terrifically fun to get to read those for everyone. Do you have time for a few more?
Yeah, go keep going.
Yep, just a few more.
We have $25 from Raccoon Squad, who says, donating $25 every time someone makes a Vanessa Carlton reference. Keep making your way downtown, everybody.
I will keep making my way downtown, walking past, faces past.
Are you homebound?
Yeah, homebound, yes. That's
We also have $25 from Linkums, who says, I've been watching GDQ every year since I was 12 years old. Now I'm 32, married, and can't do math. Here's $1 for every star in Mario Galaxy. Thank you so much.
But yeah, that was super clean from Jay. The Toy Time comic can go very wrong, very much so. Jay actually was on world record pace earlier today, and I think he killed it to this level. So, yeah, that level is interesting. But we're coming to the end of the run. We only have a few more stars left. Yeah. They got to make sure they have...
These runs are on right now.
I'm not sure, because I don't have the timer out.
Mistakes in while.
Yeah, this has been a really good engine room for both Jay and Tibs. Even CK has been catching. Oh, CK! As soon as I say that.
Yeah, not quite getting the cycle. They're trying to long jump,
slobber not through,
but not quite making it. Getting squished by it.
Yeah,
unfortunate death.
Right now, Gold Leaf Secret for Jay and Tibs. This is a very short one, very fun one. You just take the notes and you hear like the nice, beautiful beat of Jay missed one. That one song from that one game that one time ago, but you can just like schmoove on the notes and you go super fast collecting up and you hear the sound super fast. It's really cool. And right into the star. There's actually sometimes you can go so fast that you outspeed the notes, and that's always in experience.
You can actually go too fast in the star and you lose time.
Yeah,
but it being too good, so we're good.
Not yet.
You're having a bit of trouble there with the moving platforms, but getting out of there, no problem.
Able to, okay. Yeah, it's now pretty. Hardcore's sort of made the comeback against CK here.
I feel like it's very close between CK and Hardcore and Jay and Tibs.
Yeah, we have two different races going on here. And I'm excited to see how this is going to end up because honestly, there's still a very large chance that one of the two runners from behind can pull out an epic victory royale here.
And this is the finish of Gold Leaf Secrets. We are heading into the kitchen revisit, where we're gonna do the Buibe Star and the last Hungry Luma Star that we talked about earlier. But first, we have some incredible movement and a pretty interesting skip coming up.
This is Buibe's one. But first, before I mention that, I want to mention something that the task strat found not too long ago called the penguin bounce. Basically, if you saw the penguin jumping out at the very beginning of the thing, you can clip into that penguin. Task only has it now. I think like one person's on RTI, but like, you know, after millions of attempts, you can clip into that penguin. Yeah, you can clip into the penguin, and he launches you all the way up, so you can skip this entire bottom section, and like having to lure the torpedo Timothy. I don't know his name. Torpedo Ted. Torpedo Timothy. Oh my god. Anyway. But yeah, that's task only. It might be done to run some point, but right now this is Blue Base one skip from Jay. You just do a nice little 2B jump, getting it first try. That's some prime gaming right there. I'm definitely not referring.
Usually want to collect 5 blue star chips to spawn some pull stars, so you can pull yourself to the next gravity field. But using a 2B jump, you can easily just make it.
Yeah, there's a 1P variant of it that we'll see CK do it, and Tibs also hitting it first try. That's some more prime gaming from Tibs. And I'm definitely not referencing anything else when I say prime gaming that you can use to subscribe for free to the Games Done Quick channel, get a whole bunch of emotes, as well as supporting the Prevent Cancer Foundation. Reminder that all Twitch revenue to the GDQ channel the month of January, so including subscriptions, including bits, including all that, all goes to the Prevent Cancer Foundation. So yeah, so if you can't find yourself a way to donate, using Prime Gaming is an amazing way to do so for free if you have an Amazon Prime account connected to your Twitch account, and you get some cool emotes.
Now is Prime Gaming? Prime Gaming is what you said there?
Prime Gaming.
Okay, just wanted to double check. You're right. All revenue after taxes that GDQ earns from subscriptions and bits for the month of January will be donated to PCF. And that was one more time. It was Prime Gaming.
Prime Gaming? Like,
please, everyone, check on your subscription button if you have a Prime subscription available right now for a good cause.
And I'll tell you what these runners are doing right now. CK heading up to the one-player Buoy base one skip. If he hits this first try, that would be some incredibly Prime Gaming. But yeah, he doesn't have 2P, so he has to shake as soon as he hits this, which gives him a little bit of extra height. And not getting your first try. Second try, great job from CK. That is incredibly precise as 1P. Oh, it looks like you got a nunchuck disconnect.
A nunchuck mess up.
Yes, that's a good way of putting it. A heck chuck.
Yep,
we lovingly refer to when the nunchuck doesn't really work.
It just disconnects for some reason. For a split second.
We call them. Yeah. Hopefully that doesn't happen anymore. Oh my god, all the Prime gamers in chat. I didn't expect that to work.
Yep,
is this what it feels like to be a big streamer? Anyway, we're heading into Drip Drop. This is one of the most notorious levels in the run. It's killed many a world record pace. It's killed many a PB. It's Drip Drop. So remember when I said earlier about how when enemies are off screen, they don't exist? This is where that level's most prevalent. So yeah, Sally, you can explain what we're going to be doing here.
Yeah, in Drip Drop we have these 3 eels swimming around in this water sphere, and we set up the camera in a specific way so we can grab shells and immediately hit the eels afterwards. Kirby has a bit of an advantage here. We can hold the eels in place, make it a bit easier. And when we look at Jay's screen, he's gonna grab the shell and perfectly hit the eel at the same time. And also gonna set up the last eel and
for the star.
Hopefully right in the star when it spawns. That was a perfect Drip Drop by Jay.
Yep, really clean from Jay. Oh no, Tib's getting hit there. This could be bad. Tib's gonna try to save it here. Able to get that though. I think he'll be able to back this up. Okay, yeah, he'll be fine because he's able to pause the skill. Okay, nice job.
There to back it up.
Very good backer from Tibs. So we have one more star to go before heading into the final fight. And make sure you talk to Toad here. It's very important you talk to Toad here. Oh my god, does CK have exactly 601 star bits? No, he was 6-11. We're good.
No, 69. Also, for hardcore, the bullet hole was just not spawning for like 20 seconds. I don't know why.
Why? I think the bullet bill has to like, the first one it shoots has to explode before the next one arrives.
I think that one has been on for a while though, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird. That was really weird. Anyway, we have one of the shortest levels of the run coming up. It's Honey Hive Luigi. So you know how in Honey Hive, you're Luigi?
So yeah, this is another Luigi star. This is one of the reasons why we actually did Bedrock won Luigi in the first place, even though it isn't the fastest star. But it does unlock this one, which is only, I think, 1 minute and 10 seconds long, which is a very fast star for this game.
Yeah, it's like 10 seconds longer than the fastest star.
And
you just go to Luigi.
Having a second attempt at Groove is also amazing.
It's also really cool and really fun. So yeah, obviously we do that. But that's the end of the normal stars we'll be getting in this run. We have one more star. We have 6 stars and now we have one more star, and that's of course the fate of the universe. The fate of the universe is in these gamers' hands. And I don't know. If they don't succeed, the universe might, be eaten by Bowser or something, or the sun, or whatever the lore is.
What? You didn't tell me that much was on the line? What the heck?
There's a lot on this line in this race.
Should I call my parents just in case?
I don't think so. I have a very much confidence in these runners.
Okay.
Oh, Tyler doesn't.
All right, we gotta trust our runners on this chat. Please give them all your energy.
Yes. There's a lot on stake here for them to finish up.
I believe for the runners to make it work.
And there's a lot of very difficult things that are going to be happening in this final Bowser fight. So grab your popcorn, grab your, end of the world final meals, because this is gonna be one epic finale to this Galaxy race. Because anything can happen. There can be some cave chokes. There can be some crazy things happening there.
If we have time for final donations, I can bring those
final donations. This is a great
time. I wasn't sure if that was going to be too distracting.
There's a cutscene.
Okay. All right, we have $250 from Dragon, who says, this race is super fun to watch and the commentary is great. Great job to everyone involved and to all the event staff. Good luck to all the racers. And we have $5 from Benny the Great, who says, I was diagnosed with a mild form of skin cancer in early 2020. I used Super Mario Galaxy speedrunning as an escape from everything horrible going on. I'm glad I was able to meet this amazing community with these guys. Oh, I'm so glad you found such a great community.
Yeah, shout out to Benny. Real quick, shout out to Benny the Great. He's a homie. One of the really good Galaxy runners. Yeah, shout out to him. You can do one more real quick?
All right, one more. We have $100 from Scott, who says, good luck runners on the Mario Galaxy run. Show off its amazing and beautifully coded planet physics. Have fun and stay safe from all of New Zealand.
All right, so right here, Jay's gonna be doing this really cool strat. Oh, he missed it, never mind.
He can still get it though.
Well, he can still get the cycle. He can't do the cool TP chat. Oh, no, he doesn't get it. He's gonna have to wait.
So Jay attempted to get a early cycle here on moving gravity. Yeah. Gravity spots, I don't know what to call them, but unfortunately missed the early cycle. I think Tibs is on a
Tibs is
to get it though.
Yeah, Tibs might be able to get it here.
Yep, no problem.
Oh yeah, he gets it for free. But right here, Jay, just long jump backwards, but like around the invisible wall that they set up. You can just go around the invisible wall, and that's what we do. Tibs doing it right now. This planet right here, just shake. You're schmoovin', you get to schmoove. And then this planet, just launch to the right, and you can skip the entire planet.
The final.
Yeah, level. This is a very intense final level. But coming up is the most intense of them all.
The main concern about the Bowser 3.
Josel Cave.
The Josel Cave.
Yeah,
this is some very precise movement, and if you screw up any of it, you will definitely die and have to go back to the beginning.
So let's see how this goes.
Jay can't even attempt it, right? He's on 1 HP.
Yeah, he can't. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. But Tibs is gonna go for it. This is the chance to catch up. It's gonna save around at least 5 seconds. So pay attention to Tibs screen now. Oh, Tibs not.
Oh, he's also not going for it. He said he might not go for it. It's a little risky. Yeah. Jay doing a damage through the bullet to just. That was a weird gravity thing, but okay. Tibs doing the same damage was through, but yeah, decent cave from Jay. Something happened there. That was weird. That was cool, but not helpful. But yeah, that was interesting. Clean cave from Tibs as well. This is close.
This is very close.
Could
Now we only
Tastrat
have
win
the
this?
final fight against Bowser left. Any mistake,
Could Tastrat win this?
Tastrat could win this. Tastrat plays around
I don't know.
5 seconds.
I don't know. It's 5 seconds. I think it's a little more than 5 seconds. If Tibs gets Tastrat, Jay does it, and Jay screws it up a little more. Tibs could win this. I don't know if Tibs does Tastrat as the thing or goes for it.
Yep, we're talking about a interesting strat right at the end, in the last movement part of the run.
The very last thing you could possibly do.
In the very last part, where we hit Bowser in a specific time, in a specific spot, to cancel one phase of Bowser and get hit at the same time. It's very precise. It's called Tastrat for a reason. And we'll see if some of the runs can get it here.
We'll see how this goes. So this first phase, Bowser turns into a rock. Yeah. Oh wait, CK doing Joe's own cave movement real quick. This is the super fast thing. The camera gets stuck behind the thwomp, but CK doesn't need the camera. Just doing this nice little super fast damage boost, not taking damage, and being able to get the coin there, and skips most of the cave. That was incredibly clean from the MrCloudKirby.
Really good.
Yep.
And that's incredibly hard. Yeah, the camera just gets stuck right at the moment. You can't really see what's going on, and then you get this incredibly precise lava boost to barely make it to the moving platform. It's very hard. Let's see if Hardcore also goes for it. It looks like it. Yep.
Yeah, Hardcore's definitely going for it. But right now, we're in the final phase.
Alright, let's
of
now
the Bowser
head
fight,
to
the very end of the
Jay
run.
and Tibs on the bottom screens. On the
Oh my
final
god, I
planet.
can't believe it's this close. Right here, Jay's gonna take damage, which is gonna get Bowser out of that phase, make him take damage, and then cause him to go into this, running speedy thing animation. You have to wait until Bowser actually goes into his ball form to do that damage boost. But yeah, Tibs is just 1 cycle behind.
Oh,
This is so
Jay did not
close.
get Tastrat.
Jay did not get Tastrat. Alright, if Tibs gets it, he
I
could.
don't think it's not enough though.
I don't think it's enough because Tibs already. Yeah, Jay's already in the. Yeah, Tibs is gonna need a miracle to come back here.
And Tibs
also doesn't get it.
unfortunately.
Oh, unfortunate.
But yeah, that's if nothing crazy happens, that is the win for Jay. Also, we
That
have
is the win for Jay,
Max
popping
Sky
up.
moment right now.
Oh, is he having a sky moment? Oh my god.
The bitrate is not looking too nice, but
All right. Well,
it is.
I have to
It is
say,
their win.
first off, time is when he grabs the final Grand Star as soon as he touches it.
As soon as Luigi
but-
touches the final Grand Star, that is.
GG to Jay for the win. Tibs a very close second place, less than like 30 seconds. That's crazy. That's just insane. Oh my god.
Less than 30 seconds in a 2.5 hour
hour
race is
That's
absolutely
insane.
wild.
And the comeback from Jay, both of these runners hitting Broob. Remember that battle out of bounds?
3,
But yeah, time's coming up.
1, time.
Let's go, Jay.
GG's.
Wales is on the line.
Grabbing first place.
And Tibs
just behind.
Just barely behind, like
5,
20, 30
4,
seconds.
3,
Not even.
2, 1. Time for Tibs.
Yep. Holy crap.
Me
Insane
win
race.
gaming.
Me win. CK in the final phase now too. Oh my god, what a race. What a race. Let's see if we can get Tastrat.
Let's see if we can show it off at least.
Oh,
Probably 1 frame too early.
like a frame early, yeah.
You wanna hit Bowser right when he shoots the second fireball. DK getting the first and the second last hit.
And the third one. GG to CK. And Hardcore also in the final phase. Let's see if he can get Tastrat. It'd be cool if one of them got if Hardcore gets Tastrat right now.
Very close again. Come on.
Oh, he was like a couple of frames early. Oh my god.
Couldn't show that one off, but that's okay.
Yeah. So time for CK coming up soon as he touches this Grand Star. And then Hardcore not too far after. But huge GGs to all the runners on this incredible race. I want to give a bunch of shout outs. First off, Shouts to the entire Galaxy community for making this happen. This has been something that we've been wanting to happen, like a giant Galaxy race for years now. We were able to have it with honestly the 4 best runners who have ever touched this game, honestly. Make sure you follow all of them. Twitch.tv/MrCloudKirby, Hardcore Gaming 07, Jhay, that's spelled Jhay, and Tibs1. Go follow them, give them all your followers, give them all your love. They're all so incredibly underrated, incredible people. And not only as streamers, but as speedrunners and friends. Yeah.
I agree.
And time for Hardcore's coming up in just a moment here. And like, now. Yeah. But
And of
what
course,
a race.
if this race got you interested into SMG speedrunning, because I can tell you it is an amazing speed game, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, check out the SRC page, speedrun.com/smg1 or speedrun.com/smg2 if you want to play Galaxy 2 maybe. Join the Discord server. The community is incredibly friendly and helpful. And I think that's about it.
Yeah, first off, are we still live? I want to give a quick shout out to Silo93 here. Go follow him. Co-commentator. I'm Rox_. Twitch.tv/Rox_. If you enjoyed the commentary, if you weren't that cringed out, huge shout out to the Galaxy community. Flygon Man, Oddme. There's a lot. Stakinator, Kinkerbor, Doopsy, Bliplo, Silo, name more people.
I don't know.
People.
Too much pressure. Everyone in the community.
Everyone's really epic.
It's been a blast.
Dude, Tibs is 15 seconds off PB.
Yeah,
Tibs got a 2:19:31.
it was a crazy run.
Jay was a minute. Oh my god. Low 2:20 for all of them. I just looked at the time. That's insane. GG's to all the runners. Thank you guys so much for having us once again. I'm Rox_. That's Silo93. Thank you all so much. Don't miss the daily recap coming up next, recapping everything that happened today. And then Pumpkin Jack after that, bringing my good friend Jaxler. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much.
Bye-bye.